Hello. How are we doing? Surprise stream from me. I saw this game and it looked cute and I wanted to play it. So hello. So this is like Paper Please, I think. Let me know if the music's too loud. Right. Let's turn the music down actually. Streamer? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what any of that does. But anyway. Let's go.
And so it came to pass that the day was to be saved by the most unlikeliest of heroes. A small child, unwillingly thrust into the workforce. One disaster after another had been diverted due to her diligent...
Oh, sorry. I clicked off the thing and it paused it. That's an annoying thing.
...and cunning decision-making. With the kingdom on the verge of knowing everlasting peace and prosperity, our hero could finally rest their weary head, but only after one more critical decision was to be made. A decision of great weight, a decision of immense importance, a decision that could possibly kill hundreds, even thousands of people.
Sorry. Just taking the chat box
Oh
off.
my God, you've made the wrong choice. You didn't think things through. You've doomed us all. Everything's on fire now. We're all covered in fire. How could you have done this to us?
I mean, that is probably how it's going to end, isn't it? Let's be real.
Lil.
So,
Lil.
I'm not gonna try for any particular outcome. I'm just gonna do what feels right at the time.
What? Oh, Dad, I must have been having a nightmare.
It's over now, sweetie. But since you're awake, I think it's time you and I had the talk.
Now, when a mummy and a daddy love each other very much.
Out of one nightmare and into another.
Sweetie, there comes a time in every young person's life.
What, Dad? You don't have to do this.
When they have to work their dad's shift at the guard shed while he places a bet on the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Oh, that talk. That's the other talk. Okay, yeah, that's fine. You can deal with that talk.
Aw, Dad, do I have to? Today was the day I was going to start off on a grand adventure with my friends. I want to sail the open sea. I want to fight ogres. I want to throw rocks at things.
You think I didn't want to throw rocks at things when I was your age? But I had a duty. I had a responsibility.
A duty?
I had to work at the guard shed while my dad placed a bet at the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Did he ever win anything?
Do you think we'd be stuck here if he did?
You might have won like a fiver.
But I'm 12. Won't we get in trouble?
Not if we don't get caught. Come on. I'll show you how to handle anything that comes up.
How will we not get caught with a 12-year-old working in a guard shed?
Okie dokie. Ready for me to very quickly show you how everything works?
There's a big window right there.
Oh, good. Everyone loves a tutorial.
We do love a tutorial. That is true.
No time for a full rundown, so I'll sum it up like this. The key thing to remember when being a castle guardsman is...
Dad, someone's coming. What do we do?
Okay. Guess the best way to learn is by doing. Let's just hope there's someone completely plain and boring.
Let's hope. Are you plain and boring?
Good morning, Mrs. Abernathy. How's your day today?
Plain and boring, as always.
Oh, good.
Bingo. Would you mind if Lil looks after you?
Oh, not at all. It's always a pleasure to see your daughter, Shamish.
It's Hamish.
What is?
Never mind. Now, Lil, when a visitor approaches the guard shed, they'll generally start by stating their business.
I'd like to state my business. I bring a basket of baked goods to my son and his family once a week. Oh, would you like one?
Oh, yes, I would. Thank you very much. Nice iced bun.
After they state their business, it's pretty much your call what to do next. You can select them and interrogate them. There's tools, the phone there on the wall. You only get 3 action points. You get it, right?
Not really. What do we need tools for?
You can pick one and it does something. Come on, Lil. I've really got to speed this along. The Goblin Ball game is about to start.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm inconveniencing you?
Oh, no, not at all, dear. I don't mind helping out.
But the princess is whirly-gigging the ceremonial for a slingshot.
Oh my god, the princess is whirligigging the ceremonial for a slingshot.
She is? Sweet jumping jitters, we gotta get to that game. Let's wrap this up, dear. Seamus, tell the girl what to do.
The name is Hamish.
No, it's Mrs. Abernathy.
Okay. Let's go right to left, why not? It's the royal wit. The first thing you do when you start your shift is take it. If the Castle Guard Corps can achieve a good star rating this month, there will be a pizza party at the barracks. Nice. From the desk of the council woman Ash, there will be a demonstration in the city square this evening held by the members of the Majors Guild. If any of the speakers come through your gate, please call to my office to initiate their escort and secondary screening. Congratulations to Guardsman Randy on 35 years at the post. After a 6-month undercover operation at Sprawl Cabin for the Elderly, a group of sweet Grammies and Grampies were discovered to be trafficking illegal drugs into the city. While not every old person is to be treated as a drug mule, please be vigilant when dealing with somebody's grandparent. Oh, we've got a grandparent! Got a grandparent at the gate who thinks she's a drugs mule. Depressed Joker seeks a person with a funny name. If you call and pique my interest, there's a cash bonus in it for you, Malcolm. Okay. It's got a lot of the information you'll need to do your job. You can select the royal bit anytime and it won't cost you any action points. Oh good, so I can check it whenever I want. That's useful. Okay.
Our tools. If you want to use a tool, you have to make sure it has a crystal to charge it. Here, I'll show you. I'll add today's crystals to the tools that don't have any. That way I have a well-rounded arsenal.
Why do the other tools already have crystals in them?
I carried them over from previous days. Any other questions?
Why does a bullwhip need to be powered by crystals?
No more questions. You can use this decoder ring to decode things.
Makes sense.
Not exactly sure how it works. The instructions were written in some kind of code. It's a metal detector. You figure it out.
Okay.
Truth spray. You spray it and they tell the truth. Honestly, that's what it does. This X-ray scanner can see through most types of clothing, flesh, and bone. It uses low-grade radiation. Do not use on trolls.
Okay, reminds me guys, do not use the X-ray scanner on trolls. Don't know what will happen if we do. I kind of want to find out.
No humming.
Okay, but I guess it just whips people.
Feeling stuck? This phone is for calling the royal advisors and asking for their help, but all they'll really give you is their opinion. You can get a hold of Lieutenant Stryker, captain of the guards, and technically our boss.
Hello, who's there?
Or First Councilwoman Ash, the head bureaucrat of the sprawl with a real mind for politics.
This is Councilwoman Ash. Hello? Hello? Is somebody there?
And finally, the royal jester Malcolm, chaos personified in human form.
I feel like me and Malcolm will get on very well.
Hello, you've reached Malcolm. Please leave a message after the goose honk. Hey, where'd the goose go? Well, chase after it, for goodness sake.
Each call costs an action point. You use the Wicked 3000 to make the big decision to let someone in, or send them packing. Choosing this will end the tutorial. Can I finally get out of here?
No, there's more.
Didn't we cover this?
No?
That's your inventory bag where you keep the things people give you, or that you confiscate from them. In other words, your sweet, sweet loot.
Loot.
Looking in your bag for something to use doesn't cost you an action point.
One of Mrs. Abernathy's famous buttons, price $0. Okay.
I already told you, selecting the person means you interrogate them and hear more of their story. It's the best way to find out someone's true intentions. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes using a tool will do the job better, or the phone, or it's a combination of things. I don't know, you can spend all 3 action points just interrogating them for all I care.
He really doesn't seem to care whether we do a good job or not, does he? That's everything, I think.
You use the Wicked 3000 to make the big... Now you can choose to use the Wicked 3000 at any point during a turn, but sometimes it's better to use up all 3 action points to find out everything you can, by any
I feel like
means
mostly
necessary.
It's probably better to do that.
Sometimes?
Yeah, and sometimes people are in a really big hurry, like I am right now, so just pick a damn lever already.
Should I let him in? I don't know. Is she a bad? Sorry, I clicked off the game. How do I know? I can't interrogate her or anything, so how do I know? How do I know? I guess we have to let her in.
Great job, Lil. Your mother would be so proud to see you now. After my delivery, I'm off to watch the big game. Got my grandson's inheritance riding on a tip that the Stapleford Snughorns are gonna win it today.
Here's a tip, never lend Mrs. Abernathy money to bet with.
Got it.
Let's hurry along to the game. We don't want to be late, do we, Hamish?
My name is Shamish. No, wait, it's not. Oh, I better go. Time to put on your big kid pants. You can do this.
Big kid pants, folks.
More like I'm being forced to do this.
It's only for today, I swear. Come meet me in the tavern when the shift is over. Good luck.
Am I allowed in the tavern? I'm 12.
Good luck with your illegal gambling.
I don't need luck.
Believe me, he does.
Okay, Lel, you got this.
We got this. You nailed that tutorial. Good job. Yay! Is this just what it was? Yeah, that's the same as what we've already read. So really, any Mages Guild speakers and old people we need to be careful of, and we're on the lookout for funny names. Okay.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gateminder. I am Tyronius Athanatos, son of Brielle and Darunia Athanatos.
Is that a funny name? It's a weird name.
I have been summoned to deliver the keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedom tonight, hosted by the Mages Guild.
Okay.
Will you require anything further?
I need to call Ash.
I'm so glad you called. Frankly, I was worried you guardsmen
Okay.
never followed the writ due to illiteracy.
Lurking is fine. Hope the studying goes well.
Admit the mage, and my people will escort him to the venue.
Cool beans. 5-stream streak. Go you.
What's your speech about?
Oh, my dear child. It is obvious to me that you do not possess a magical bone in your body, and my speech, therefore, would only serve to confuse and frighten you.
I feel like there's no reason not to use all 3 actions.
I trust you know what you're talking about.
I am very glad you agree. You can hold your head high, knowing that you are aiding a greater good today.
So what's this? The Festival of Magical Freedom anyway?
Tonight, hundreds, maybe thousands of like-minded mages, shamans, witches, wizards, and warlocks will gather to express our rights to use our gods-given talents without having to bend our knee to the preposterous laws of lesser beings.
Lesser beings like me?
Precisely.
I imagine you don't have to check your ego at the door at an event like this. You can just bring it right in with you.
That is exactly the kind of thing a non-magical being would say. Now enough of this foolishness. Let me pass.
Yeah, alright.
The House of Thanatos, and indeed the entire Mages Guild, thank you, young guardian. You will go far.
I will, because I'm awesome. You read the writ and followed the orders. Good little guardsman. Yay! Oh, but I didn't get... I wonder what... Maybe if I hadn't pissed him off. I wonder.
Good afternoon. I am here to pick up my 2 kids from the no-good, stingy lowlife of a father who happens to be my lying, cheating lowlife of an ex-husband, Orlando. His address is there on this incomprehensible, illegible letter my kids sent me. Believe me,
Yeah.
I would love to have him get off his sorry butt and bring them to me for once. It was his week with them. No, I'm sorry. It was his and his new girlfriend Callie's week with them. And you want to know what the kids say about her? They say she's fun.
Oh no.
I'm sure the letter they wrote is all about her. Can't decode it to save my life, though.
I've
My
got a
kid's
decoder
writing
ring.
is so lousy.
Oh.
That letter was pretty much illegible.
See what I mean? Horrible, horrible penmanship.
Decoder ring. Let's go. You take a closer look at Denise's letter. Oh. Oh.
I don't know how to tell you this, but there's more to this letter than meets the eye. There's a hidden message written here.
Woo.
It says, "Come, son, mommy, Kelly is Nightmare." Does that make sense to you?
Come soon, Mummy. Kelly is nightmare.
Oh my god! My boys don't know how to spell! But also that thing about Kelly being the worst! I knew I never should have introduced them to each other. Kelly was my hairdresser. Was is the key word. Can I go get my kids now?
Yes.
People come and go, but no matter what, you'll always be those kids' mother.
You're right. I will be, no matter who that low-life jerk ex-husband Orlando dates. Thank you for saying that.
You can come in.
Thanks. Don't worry, Polyphemus Orlando Jr. Mama's coming for you.
Good luck.
Yeah! Good use of the decoder ring, Guardsman. You didn't judge your book by its cover, and you knew not to stand in the way of a mama bear and her cubs.
What in the bloody blazing blasted hell is the hold-up? Why have we stopped, Whelp?
Well, sir, the guard...
Silence!
Oh.
Speak when spoken to, or you'll get the whip, Whelp!
Yes, sir.
Now, you, child, let me pass. I have important business to attend to. Come on, shake a leg. BS waits for no man.
BS?
Bank of the Sprawl.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Little bit.
What kind of business do you have at the bank today, sir?
I shan't be airing the details of my BS appointment with some nosy little brat tending the gate. Mind your business or you'll get the whip, child!
I kind of want to X-ray the...
I don't
box.
think you're allowed to not tell me what your business is.
Insolence!
But, sir, it's only a deposit.
One more outburst, and it will be back in the cage with you.
I don't want to let him in because he's mean.
Whoa, that's a lot of cheddar.
No, ma'am. It is gold.
Silence! Yes, it is gold, but it is legitimate. Certainly not blood gold, if that's what you were thinking.
Well, I wasn't before you said anything.
She's got a point. I can't just steal his gold, can I?
Everything seems to be in order, but I wonder what that stamp was on the gold bars.
Now, since you are finished rifling through my
Stamp
personal
on the gold
belongings, you
bar?
insufferable petty little monster, let me pass.
I'm not convinced about you, my dude.
At precisely 6:15 tonight, after the Bank of the Sprawl has closed for the day, I am being met by the head teller, Mr. Dung, who will be escorting me to my safety deposit box. Once inside, I have a rather sizable deposit of gold bullion being carried by my darling servant Whelp. I couldn't do any of this without him, but I will never let my secret love show for the sake of my position. What on earth? What are you staring at?
Oh, Master! I knew you cared!
What? Poppycock!
Okay, you can come in. I bet I don't get many stars for that one.
It's about bloody time.
Your
Get
choice
moving,
will have an
Whelp.
effect on the sprawl. Interesting.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Silence! Nobody was talking to you.
All due respect, sir, but you were talking to me.
Don't be impertinent. Onward!
Interesting. You revealed a pack full of gold bars and didn't help yourself. This game has been pretty clear that you're gonna want sweet, sweet loot. Okay, so I'm supposed to be. Alright, alright. That sort of game, is it?
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
This is Lil.
Nice to meet you, Lil. I need one of you gate guards to come down to the dig site as soon as you can.
Okay, and where exactly is...
Oh. Bye then.
She hung up.
Why, hello there. I have come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism. After years on the road as a traveling merchant, I'm finally ready to put down roots. And what better place than the sprawling metropolis of the Sprawl? Huh, I just got that. Garby Bunches is the name.
Garby Bunches? Funny name. But that's gotta be made up. I'm gonna have to see some documentation.
Can't fault you for doing your due diligence. Here's my vendor's license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade.
So I need to phone the dude. I don't feel good
He's
about
right.
confiscating
Everything is in
stuff.
order.
Garby Bunches. Where have I heard that name before? Wait a minute. Ask him if he's descended from Garbanzo the Terrible.
Are you related to Garbanzo the Terrible?
Yep, my great-great-great-great-grandpappy Garbanzo.
OMG, tell him I'm a huge fan. I've got so many questions. Like, why did he use an ice cream scoop? How did he dispose of all that mess?
I mean, they're both excellent questions.
This isn't helpful.
You're not helpful.
Fair. What's that? I'm running out of tools. I could metal detect his
I was sure that I would detect something.
I sent all my belongings ahead of me, with everything I'll need to set up shop.
I don't really care about that.
I don't really care whether or not you really care. I just can't wait to get in the mix and figure out what kind of merchant this place really needs. Since I was a boy selling lemonade, when life literally gave me lemons, I've dreamed of maximizing profits and keeping overhead low.
I've always said this place needs a nondescript vendor to shake things up a little.
See, you get it. Once I've set up shop selling, well, whatever I decide to sell, I'll be sure to give you a discount.
I look forward to buying something.
Am I being too lenient? Should I just be... Should I be meaner?
Can you smell that?
The trash barge? Yeah, it comes through on the weekends. The smell only lingers for a couple of days.
Not the reek of filth and decay. That's the reek of opportunity. See you around.
Bye. Full score. Who would have known that a funny name would lead to connecting Juster Malcolm to one of his historical heroes? Good job. Yeah, good job, me. No more folks. Time to close up shop. Ooh. Due to your good job performance, 3.4, you were paid 20 gold for your shift. Nice. Oh. I thought it was a loading screen. I didn't realise it was a clicky screen. Ammonia, hydrogen, iodine, all pretty basic stuff. Wait. Oh! I've got wizards! Wizards! Tunes like this are a relatively new discovery in the sprawl. Lil notices the words Commander Keen among the inscrutable technical jargon. see a small cot and a pile of clothes through the gap. Dr. Beam asleep here. The hole is so deep you can't see the bottom. They must have a really good ladder guy.
Oh my, were you left behind? The last group of school children departed hours ago. Feel free to wait in the lost and found box until someone comes to collect you.
No, you called me. I'm Lil. We spoke on the phone. I was covering for my dad at the South Gate.
Ah, of course, Lil, yes. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do, for the sake of time. Ha! Sake of time. Do you get it?
So the Tigum I heard. Oh, it was. Hello, Tigum. I've got 2 pussycats. Pussycats. How lucky am I?
No.
Trust me, you will.
Who are you?
Who are you again?
Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of archaeological research at the Royal Academy. But you can call me B.
Gotcha. And what's so great about this place?
Would you like the long or short version?
We've got time.
Hit me with some of that sweet exposition, baby.
This place is known as the dig site.
How creative.
We stand at the site upon which power crystals were first discovered.
The power crystals that I use for the tools in the guard shed?
Those and every other technological marvel of our lifetimes.
Tell me more.
The power crystal was discovered completely by accident. 80 years ago, on this site, an iconic dwarven heavy metal band performed to celebrate the coronation of Princess Desdemona's grandfather, King Artemis. At the moment of a particularly rumpus drum solo, the vibrations opened up a chasm, swallowing the entire stage and the musicians, and a few dozen enthusiastic fans.
Rumpus drum solos will do that. It's an occupational hazard.
Legend says the band emerged from the chasm adorned in the glowing magical rocks, or what we know as power crystals today.
That must have looked awesome!
Very awesome, but there's more. Whether by fate or the actions of an inebriated mage, the bass player was struck by a lightning bolt, and the crystals in her cape and beard absorbed the electric discharge. Everything that previously relied on magic within a 5-mile radius lit up and was charged for weeks.
Ooh.
Hardcore!
Very hardcore. A massive industry sprung up and developed the multitudes of ways we use power crystals, which ushered in an unprecedented era of prosperity for the sprawl, making our city-state the world power it is today.
Gotcha. But what does this have to do with me?
I am the preeminent expert in the advanced properties of power crystals, and my research suggests we have barely scratched the surface of what these puppies can do.
Okay, but again, what does this have to do with me?
Lil, I have found how to harness the crystal's power to alter the very fabric of time. May I present the Chronometer 3000?
Oh.
And what I need to know from you is, do you know anyone who would be willing to go on what some might call an adventure?
Oh, yes, please.
Oh, me! I want to go on an adventure!
Wonderful. But before you go off and start pushing buttons willy-nilly, let me explain how I came across this incredible new discovery. Or more, exposition, as you might say. You see, by transmuting the crystal's more raw and ethereal properties and tethering it to a Nomus astrolab, they can produce temporal anomalies. We began experimenting by fashioning teeny tiny harnesses and attaching the crystals to mice and directing radio signals towards them.
I hope you all appreciate how much restraint I'm showing in not just pressing the button. It's very hard for me.
We perfected the process and found that we could send these mice back minutes, hours, even a full day with a less than 13% fatality rate.
Just do it for the love of God. Push the button. Not being good.
Blah blah microscope, blah blah live chicken, blah 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 resonance chamber, blah.
Alright. 13% fatality rate is concerning slightly.
Wait, what? Where am I? What just happened?
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
Check this out. You were about to tell me you need a gate guard to come down to the dig site, right?
My word, you gate guards are intuitive. I hope they're paying you a more than fair wage.
They probably aren't, the way my dad complains about it. She hung up. Again.
So do I just have to do the day again? No? Yes?
Why, hello there. I've come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism. After years on the road as a...
Let me stop you there. Your name is Grabby Blanchers, right? You're a traveling merchant or something?
Ah, I see my reputation precedes me. Kind of. The name is Garby Bunches.
This is so weird. I swear I already dealt with this guy. I can either do the same thing as I did last time, or maybe this is a chance to try something different.
I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
Nope.
That's what I'm trying to decide, Garbs.
Regardless, here's my vendor license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade for confirmation.
Okay. So what if I confiscate it? Nice.
Oh, I think I might need that.
I think I'm gonna need it more.
Okay, if you say so.
I need to get this guy processed and get my butt back to the dig site. I swear I've done this already. I remember pulling the lever.
Can you smell that?
I think then you said something about opportunity.
You got it. See you around.
Interesting.
I need to get back to the dig site to figure out what just happened.
So we're going to be able to time travel. Does that mean if I make a mistake with someone, I can go back in time and fix it? That's quite nice. I'm assuming it's limited. So I'll just send the same thing. Yeah. Oops.
Oh, Lil from the phone call earlier, of course. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do for the sake of time. Sake of time. Do you get it?
Yes, I do.
I already told you no. Oh, wait, I actually do.
My name is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of archaeological...
Mological research at the Royalty School for Smart People. You said I can call you Trixie. We've been through this before.
She said you can call her B.
I'd prefer if you called me B.
And this is the site where power crystals were first discovered and you used them to make a time machine. Then you baited me with promises of adventure and pretty much forced me to push the big shiny button on your silly little time machine, and now I'm pretty sure I'm just traveled back through time and I'm kind of freaking out here. Any questions?
Wait, am I being her now?
Wait, why am I asking you questions? For any of this to be possible, it would require the use of my newly crafted device. May I present the Chronometer 3000? Wait, where did it go?
Do you mean this?
My invention! How did you get that?
You gave it to me. Well, not really, but you were gonna give it to me, I think. You were in the middle of explaining.
And you were seduced by the glowing red button.
Can you blame me?
Yes, but it is a good button. I'm just proud of myself that your particles weren't immediately dispersed to the furthest reaches of space and time.
I mean, that is a good thing, yeah.
That risk becomes much lower once I configure it to your individual life source, which I will do now.
Cool.
At any rate, I think the castle gate is a perfect place to test my prototype, and I need a willing gate guard to use the device. And allow me to track their progress to make sure only the right people are permitted entry to the sprawl. Do you have any questions?
Right people?
Right people.
Individuals or groups that would improve the daily life of the inhabitants of the sprawl, rather than those who would see harm come to the community and castle.
Sorry, there's a cat behind me that needs fusses.
Isn't that subjective?
Yes, well, I suppose it is, but recently the kingdom has seen a rise in rebellious factions, envious neighboring nations, not to mention the resentful Mages Guild since the Power Crystal has replaced most household magical applications. One wrong choice could trigger a domino effect that could lead to the fall of the sprawl.
Uh-oh.
So to recap, you're giving me, a 12-year-old who worked exactly one day at the castle gate, the power to rewind time? Why not just use it yourself?
I have been testing the device myself for months. In fact, I used it to repeat a month's worth of the same day and learn to play the oboe. Can I show you?
I mean, that would be quite useful. No. Oh god, no. For the love of all that is holy, no. I'm going to be polite.
Oh, well, perhaps another time. My calculations suggest that no changes I could make from my post at the Royal Academy would have nearly the impact on the sprawl that you gate guards do. Academia, am I right? So I came to the conclusion that trying it out at the gate is a calculated risk worth taking.
I think I get the idea, Dr. B. I'm ready to go out in the world and use this device properly, and definitely not to win the lottery or to repeatedly watch people trip and fall over and over again.
Yeah, definitely not for those things.
You'd want that?
With all that money, I could pay people to trip and fall over and over again.
I could.
Regardless, you'll find you can't use it whenever or wherever you want. It is now calibrated, so it will only allow you to fold space and time when you are inside the guard shed.
Ah, rats.
Furthermore, by default, the device will automatically allow you to travel back to the start of your guard shift, including your loadout. However, I've hacked it a bit so that you can jump back to a specific point in the turn. Hack is the key word, though. I have to leave now. There is more science to be done. I will summon you soon, and we will see what else you might be ready for. Thank you, Lil. The world thanks you.
No pressure.
Don't really know how this is going to work.
You can do this.
Sure?
Just try not to break space and time.
I mean...
I'm not kidding.
Maybe I should have mentioned I was only working the gate for one day. Oh well. It's getting pretty late. I should head home.
Why do I get the feeling we're going to do more gate shifts? That's a pair of boobs. Wow.
Your dad's over there.
Legend has it that this neon sign was made by a company that makes custom neon signs. Well, that's where they keep the good stuff. Arts will only open a bottle for people she knows will pay their tab. You remember this working when you were little? Pretty great collection of tunes. Your dad always says if you ever save enough money, you could chip in to get her fixed. ain't the nicest place in town, but there's always a warm fire here.
Hey, hey, there she is, my hard-working, angel-faced sweetest of the sweetest daughter of mine.
You didn't win your gambling, did you?
No, but it wasn't my fault. The other team was just too good. But I didn't lose all my money. We still have left what I didn't bet, so...
That'll be 15 gold for the ale.
And now we don't have any left. Hey, Lil, did you take any bribes or pickpocket anyone today?
Sorry, nothing today.
Oh, rats.
Rats?
Am
Again?
I supposed to be doing that then?
We don't have rats, I swear.
No, not like that. Oh, well. I'll go call my guy anyways. See if he'll front me the money to bet with.
Wait, you'll never believe what happened. Right at the end of my shift, I got this phone call, okay? Asking me to come down to the dig site.
Did you remember to lock up the shed?
What? Yes.
And turn off the light?
Yes, I did. Whatever, just listen.
You gotta make sure to turn off the light, Lil. They'll charge us for the overnight usage.
I remember to turn off the light. I think. Anyways, Dad, I met this professor at the dig site, and she had this time machine, and when I touched the time machine, I went back in time. Then she gave me the time machine to use when I worked the guard shed for you, but it only works at the guard shed, so that was kind of a bummer. But it's super cool, and it only works for me.
That's great, sweetie. I'm glad you liked covering for me today. But you don't have to make up stories just so you can work another shift.
Wait, no, that's not what's happening.
Anytime you want to be just like Daddy and work down at the guard shed, all you need to do is ask.
Dad, you're not fully comprehending what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, Arda, did you hear? Lil's making up cute stories so she can be more like her old man.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I have the power to manipulate time, and I demand to be taken seriously.
Okay, I understand. I can see that you're serious. Seriously adorable. But honestly, Lil, you can cover for me anytime you like. You're probably doing a better job than me anyways.
I mean, probably.
This isn't how I expected it to go.
Speaking of that, I better call my guy and make a bet on the next game. It's getting late. You better get upstairs to bed, Missy. Good night, Lil.
Good night, Dad.
Good night, Dad. Maybe someday you'll believe me. Good luck with your gambling.
I don't need luck.
Can I talk to you?
Whew, I'm pooped. That's enough adventure for one day. I'm ready to hit the sack.
So I get to find out what happened to the people. That's cool. On her way to the bar, Mrs. Abernathy actually accidentally walked into too much tutorials, causing her to be late to make a bet on the big goblin ball game. Her grandson's inheritance is safe for now. Tyronius Athanatos gave his keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedoms and inspired most in the crowd. The divide between magical and non-magical beings grew a little more that night. Oh. So I could have not let him in and not widen the divide. Interesting. He's indebted to Councilwoman Ash for influence in facilitating the smooth admittance to this court. After Denise picked up the kids, she moved them safely out of view, but not earshot, and gave Kelly a piece of her mind. Polyphemus and Orlando Jr. learned a handful of new words that day, but some they already knew. Turns out that Mr. Meany's sizable deposit was illegal blood gold. This bit of business allowed him to ramp up production at his illegal blood gold mines. Oh no! Things we're sure looking up in the world of illegal blood gold mining. No! Oh, I knew he was mean. Garby Bunches found a vacant plot of land in the alley behind the Twisted Sisters Tavern and set up his Emporium of Wonders. Interesting.
you're listening to The Morning Crawl, the #1 morning show in the sprawl. I'm your host, Dodger, joined as always by my co-host, the Ham, who I will remind you is a live pig. Let's jump right in and get your morning started and muse over the news. Today in the headlines, it was just announced that the heir to the throne, Princess Desdemona, has come of age and will be taking a suitor. No, I don't think Desdemona wants a pig as a husband, the Ham. But then again, neither did my ex-wife. Hell! With multiple suitors making their way into the city, expect backups and delays across all major routes this morning. Now let's get to the music. You're listening to The Morning Crawl here in the Sprawl with Dodger and the Ham.
Okay. I guess that's done.
I liked it better when it was Dodger and the Cluck, but I guess it was too hard to keep training that chicken.
An angsty bands for tweens and tweens at heart.
I think I should find my dad. Good thing I always sleep in my clothes and I'm ready to go.
That is a good thing. That's the official crest of the Sprawl and the royal family.
A note?
Dear Lil, please come down to the guard shed as soon as you can. Love, Dad.
Maybe he wants me to work a shift for him again. Or maybe he forgot to put on underwear and needs me to bring him a pair. Well, there's a 50-50 chance I'll get to use the Chronometer 3000 today. Here's hoping.
And finally, the aforementioned grading pending review will be transferable to a more viable calculation, which is, needless to say, a more economical contrivance for evaluation. Any questions?
Many questions.
Hey, Dad, I got your note. What's going on?
I have no idea.
Due to the Bank of the Sprawl being burned to the ground as a result of your actions, any guardsman who does not receive an above 2-star rating at the end of any given shift will lose their job.
The Bank of the Sprawl was burned to the ground as a result of my actions.
But I need my job for gambling.
I'll pretend I didn't just hear that.
You and I both know my dad has a tendency to half-ass his way through life. Tell me why he needs to whole-ass it all of a sudden and strive for anything above 2 stars.
Why, I'm glad you asked. I've been authorized to award above-average job performance with cash bonuses.
You mean if we get more 4-star results, we'll make more money?
You're as quick as your father. Before I go, here are the allotted crystals to power your tools. And with that, I'm off to tell all the other gate guards about these new rules. Well, all of them except Randy. He's been terminated.
Not Randy! That guy's a riot!
Which is exactly what his poor judgment led to. Wish me luck.
Oh, jeez. Randy was just 3 payments away from paying off his new catapult.
Oh, man.
Sounds like you need to start doing your job better.
More like you need to start doing my job better. Just like you wanted to.
No, that's not exactly what I meant. You don't just get to leave me here. Will you go bet on Goblin Ball games?
No Goblin Ball match today. I received a cryptic letter this morning saying they need me on palace duty, and they specifically referenced that you need to cover for me again. Looks like you're not the only one who wants you to work the gate today.
Again, not what I meant.
It's not all bad news. I scored these off-brand discount crystals from my bookie Fredo as a gift for being his best client.
Nice.
But he mentioned that they might only work some of the time.
Oh.
But I like those odds.
Oh, Dad, you really need to talk to somebody about your gambling.
I love you too, Lil. And with that, I'm off. Remember, 2 stars or better or we're out on our asses.
No pressure.
That's my girl.
Malcolm, rather than repairing the dungeon, which is falling apart, leading to the escape of a serial arsonist, I'm having the jail cells painted instead. Give me a call when the fellow gets here. Expect the imminent arrival of... Hang on, snooze the else for a second. Expect the imminent arrival of 2 envoys vying for an alliance with the Sprawl. That's 2 envoys, not 1, not 3, but 2. 4 is right out. Take this opportunity for a cultural exchange and learn as much as you can, really get them talking. The Duchess of Scarborough's award-winning feline companion, Sprankles, should be arriving in its miniature royal carriage this week. As always, treat any non-human visitor, goblin, gnome, ogre, etc. with extra scrutiny. Remember, if you see something, say something. And on that note, it is ad time, so I'm going to take a quick break. I will be back in about 3 minutes. I'll see you then. What's the next line? You're a sweets catch, a delicious entree. What's the next line gonna be? Because she doesn't seem like she was particularly with it. Ah, that made me jump.
God, I am such an idiot.
Yep.
To think that someone like me could ever compete with you in all your sublime beauty, everlasting, immortal.
Woke up this morning and chose chaos. Can you stop? Can you stop rubbing your face on my headphones? It's really loud. Really loud in my ear. Are you done? No, you're not done. Are you done? Well, I guess that problem solved itself. Good girl, Gretchen. You hit him with your face. And now he's not bothering us anymore. How to solve problems the Gretchen way. Hit him with your face. Aha. Hello. Right, so, as a reminder, we're looking out for Painter, we're looking out for Envoys, we're looking out for Cats. And they want us to be racist, but I don't know if we're going to be. We'll see. So what? I guess I... Oh, I see. But nothing carried over. Interesting. Oh, you're a
Hello,
painter.
ma'am. The name is Seamus McGoblin. I've been requested to do some work in the sprawl. Just have my supplies here with me, nothing else to declare.
You have paint with you. Are you like an artist?
Me? An artist? No, ma'am. I have a real job. I'm a painter. I paint things like walls and doors. An artist? Oh, you're giving me a laugh.
You may laugh, but I'm sure that you're an artist at heart.
I'll have to tell Mrs. McGoblin that. She'll never believe she's been married to an artist all these years.
So, I should perhaps phone Malcolm?
Well, it's about time he showed up. Send him to my office toot suite and I'll set him to work. No more doom and gloom down here in my office. Now it'll just be doom. What's that? Yes, I insist the horse get into the water. This is water polo after all.
If I'm being honest, I'm not sure what I'm being asked to paint. A note was left at my shop late last night. You can have a look if you like.
Oh. I've got some work for you to do. Come to the sprawl at 2:30. There are 2 ways to paint your stuffs, one legit, the other in cuffs. The little girl will guide your way so that you can earn your portion of official sprawl currency. I guess that would be pay.
Mysterious letters are way more common these days, and I have a feeling I'm the little girl they're talking about.
I didn't want to say, but you are indeed a little girl.
For my age, I'm not.
How old are you?
I'm 12.
You still seem pretty little.
Okay. In you go. Go do some painting.
Many thanks. Say, before I go, do you have a favourite colour?
Blue.
I like blue, I guess.
Then I shall paint whatever it is I'm painting blue in
Nice.
your honour. Thank you again.
3 stars. You let him in to do his job. What do you want to parade? I mean, yes, please. Okay, so if I do bad, I can rewind. Got it. Got it, got it, got it.
Hear ye, hear ye. I have come to announce to the princess a proposal of marriage from my lord and master, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard. Prince Phineas, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King Fangil, son of Queen Amelia, daughter of King Rupert, son of Queen Talia, daughter of King...
Thank you. Wow. Okay, I think I got it.
So... that'll be this then, I guess. Really get them talking. Okay.
Prince Phineas himself will arrive in the sprawl after a ceremonial visit to the royal sulphur mines of Petrard. The prince will be christening the newest of our sulphuric refineries by smashing a bottle of Petrardian fizzy over the front door.
Won't that make a huge mess?
Inevitably. But it is a tradition. A sticky, dangerous tradition.
Don't think any of my tools are useful here. Don't know if phoning anyone's gonna help.
An alliance between the great kingdom of Petrard and the Sprawl would benefit both sides mightily. Imagine the petrol and gunpowder our sulfur mines produce, combined with the technological advancements that your power crystals provide, would create a union that would make our two kingdoms the envy of the world.
Has Princess Desdemona ever even met Prince Flinflon?
Phineas, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King...
We get it.
Please, stop!
And now, in celebration of the beginning of this new chapter of prosperity between the kingdoms of Petrard and the Sprawl, I shall play you an original composition of my own on the Petrardian greeting bugle.
Oh, God.
If music be the food of love, then you know what to do, and a two, and a three.
That wasn't bad.
Bravo! Bravo!
Oh, thank you, kind child. You know, I could have been the first bugle in the Petrardian orchestra, if we had an orchestra. Perhaps you know of a music director in the Sprawl looking for a man with good embouchure?
I'll keep a lookout for that.
I'm going to let him in. At this point, I'm just going to let everyone in. I liked his little tune, so he can come in.
Onward to announce the eventual arrival of Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard and future husband to Princess Desdemona. Incidentally, I believe there is a representative of the Marvarg Empire behind me, seeking to make a similar offer for the hand of the princess. If you refuse her entry, I will give you much gold tonight. Ooh. I will meet you at the tavern after your shift. Remember, do not let in the Marvarg delegate.
Oh. Okay. You admitted an admittingly annoying ambassador. Okay. I'm above 2 stars, so it's all good. It's all good.
Good afternoon, child. I would like to enter this bustling metropolis with the desire to purchase a hat. I have lost my previous hat and I require a replacement.
You want to buy a hat?
Why come all this way to buy a hat? Surely they have hats where you're from.
They do, yes. But they do not match the standards of my previous hat. I was known well as one who adorned a hat of the highest caliber. I cannot go back.
Maybe you haven't looked hard enough?
I promise, child, I have searched high and low for the perfect hat. This Sprawl is my last hope.
Dude. I feel like you're talking bollocks. I could whip you. Did it work? Oh. Well, at least it didn't use up a thingy-majiggle.
This old hat of yours must have been something special.
Oh, it was. It was the most fantastic hat you had ever seen. That is how I acquired my name. Signor Capello Fantastico.
Mr. Good Hats.
What does that mean?
Mr. Fantastic Hat.
Mm-hmm.
That's the worst name I've ever heard.
It doesn't make sense without the hat. You cannot intimidate me. For once you start wearing fantastic hats in public, You fear nothing.
I don't know, dude. Oh, he just loves hats. Oh my god. Such a weirdo.
When you lose something that has been a part of you, that has defined you for so long, it's like you're missing a piece of your very soul.
Okay, dude. You're weird.
That's pretty deep for someone
You
talking
can come
about
in.
a hat.
Okay, how's the studying going? Alright, you can come in. I've just been letting everyone in, Kay. This feels like it's the sort of game I need to play multiple times.
I hope you
to
find
see
your
what
hat,
happens.
Mr. Fantastico.
Thank you, child. The next time you see me, you will say to yourself, "Wow, has that guy got a fantastic new hat?"
I don't know, Kay. I mean, I'm getting stars for letting them all in, but it keeps saying, like, stuff will affect the game. Like the city. So, I don't know.
I have no doubt in my mind.
One guy, I think I shouldn't have let in. Because, he was a bad guy. But he didn't seem like a bad guy. Well, I mean, he seemed like a bad guy, but not like a guy that you shouldn't let into the city. Because I didn't know. I thought he just seemed bad. But I can't just be like, you seem bad. Like, everything he said was true, I think. I don't know. I'm too nice. I'd be no good at passport control. Provided no obstacle for him to chase his dreams, he'd tip his hat in gratitude if he had. I wasted an X-ray on him. Whoa, hello.
I come with a message for Princess Desdemona of the Sprawl.
too nice.
From Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire.
Hi. Now, if I... Oh, hello.
The Praetor bid me say directly to the princess, Egtag Maya Kora una Guahatag.
Right. Yeah.
Grant me access to deliver this message personally, and I shall recite the Praetor's words to the princess with honor.
So if I don't let you in, though, I'm getting a big bribe from the other guy.
Hail Praetor
So-
Kargan! Kapla!
Kapla! She's cute, though. I don't know what Princess Desdemona's taste is the problem.
I killed 19 other mighty adversaries for the honor of delivering this message to your princess.
Oof.
I have brought you the head of the mightiest of these for you to inspect, as is our custom.
Thanks. Yeah.
Oh my god! Thank you for the gift?
This is how you know I am worthy to deliver the words of the Praetor to your princess.
Oh my god, I've got that now. I've got a severed head in a bag in my pocket. Good. I'm glad that's the thing that happened.
The Praetor is attending the ballet tonight. Upon its completion, Praetor Kargan will make for the sprawl.
Oh, so the Praetor's coming here later tonight?
Not likely. In Marvog, the ballet can last days, weeks even. It continues until only one dancer survives.
Oof.
Ballet is one of the finest blood sports in the Marvog Empire, and the bodies of fallen ballerinas are stacked high in the main square, as is our custom.
Lovely. I feel like I don't want my kingdom to be allied with your kingdom.
Oh dear
I'm gonna
god.
be nice to you.
Is there a prize for, winning the ballet?
I mean, not dying, I guess?
Indeed, there is. The winner is put directly into the line of succession to rule.
Oh.
Praetor Kargan was one of the finest ballerinas I have ever witnessed. Slaughtered dozens of other would-be ballerinas with a grace and beauty that brought a tear to my eye.
Okay.
Sorry, what exactly was the message you had for Princess
I think this
Desdemona
is,
again?
100% going to be someone I'm not going to let in. For multiple reasons. Not least the bribe I'll get for not letting them in.
Praetor Kargan crafted the message personally. A warrior poet. Hail Praetor Kargan! The message is Ektag Maya Kola Unaguahatag. Or in your language, it is marriage which will bring our two proud nations into a state of cooperation. That is the closest translation, even though it loses some of the beauty it has in our tongue.
Yeah, it just doesn't sound the same, does it?
You speak our language very well. Could you teach me something in Marvalgian?
It's just Marvag. Not in or rights or ease or anything like that. What would you like to learn?
Ooh. Yes.
Haha! There are many words for this, but typically we also use the phrase "f off."
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Well, fuck off then.
You do not think me worthy to speak the praetor's words to the princess?
Nope.
You have no honor, little one.
Nope.
You shall be known as an enemy to the Marvag.
Good day.
And Praetor Kargan will learn the disrespect you have shown me.
Okay. 2 stars. You denied an extremely well-armed visiting dignitary and disobeyed a direct order, but on the other hand, the other envoy is going to sweeten the deal for you. So, worth it? I think so. I haven't done any time traveling yet. Oh, hi.
Whoa there, Lucy. Hello and salutations to you, most honorable guardian of the free peoples of the Sprawl.
Dude.
I am the envoy of the gallant Sir Beverly, a knight of some minor renown, which is also me. I have received a very special invitation from Her Majesty Princess Desdemona
Have you?
as she turns her royal eye to finding a suitor.
I was told there'd only be 2. So it's
If there's nothing
interesting
else, I will be off to my happily ever after.
that- I know, mister. I know you were cozy.
Can I see this invitation you received from the princess?
What's it say?
This letter looks like you made it yourself using old newspaper clippings.
Yeah.
And it's on the back of a Monty's restaurant flyer.
Boy, you have keen eyes. All right, so maybe I wasn't invited per se. But I know the princess will be happy to see me, so I made this myself. Anyway, keep the flyer.
I haven't
Monty's
got the X-ray.
serves incredible
Otherwise I could
soup.
X-ray the horse. I really want to X-ray the horse. I mean, that's 100% 2 people in a costume. I don't think the metal detector will do anything because he's covered in metal. So I guess I just talk to him?
When word reached me that Princess Desdemona was going to be entertaining potential suitors, I knew my days of jousting and dragon slaying were behind me. I saddled up my faithful steed Lucy and rode hard across the realm. For thrice 3 days we rode, stopping only to aid those in distress and relieve ourselves.
To be fair, that horse does look like it's been through a lot.
Now, we are here to exclaim our dearest devotion to the beautiful princess, the fairest flower in a whole field of fair flowers.
Thrice 3 days? Really, Beverly?
Aye, little one, that is 8 whole days and nights.
It's not.
No, it's not. It's 9, dum-dum. I can count.
It's 100% 2 people in a costume. It's a pantomime horse.
It's just thrice 3 is a really dumb way of saying it, Beverly. Have you ever met Princess Desdemona?
Alack a day, I have not. 'Tis but a glimpse of her I have yet beheld, but that image has drawn me here like a moth to a forest fire. And, though it is true I have never known the caress of a lover, the thought of it fills my loins to bursting.
Shocking. Yeah.
Steady on, Lucy. I was only speaking metaphorically.
How do you know she wants you to come and marry her if she's never met you before?
In that glimpse of her, I could see she was longing for true love to come and save her from her world of loneliness.
Yeah, I don't think that's how glimpses work.
Love at first glimpse. Yeah, you're not coming in, my dude.
I understand. You are being controlled by powerful forces and simply following orders. But know this, there is no force more powerful than love.
Yeah. What you're talking about isn't love, it's stalking.
You have not seen the last of Beverly, late night custodian of the Goblin Ball Stadium. On, Lucy.
Oh, is that what you are? You followed the bit to the letter and intuited that this third envoy was not legit. Yeah, I did. Didn't take much intuition, did it? Hello.
Hey, kid, are you Lil?
Uh-huh. Who's asking?
Show a bit of respect. If you see her, tell her I got a mysterious letter for her.
Mysterious, you say? Fine, you've got me. Who's it from?
I'm not authorized to know.
That is mysterious. Does this mysterious letter have anything to do with the one my dad Hamish got this morning?
Your dad is Hamish? What a good guy. Did you hear about Randy, though?
I did, yeah, he got sacked.
Only 3 payments away on that catapult.
Yeah, it's a real shame. Anyways, just take the note. I gotta get back to work.
Oh, you're another gate guard. I see.
Wait a minute. What are you doing? I really gotta catch up to my partner.
Oh, you can go.
You had me worried there for a second. See you around, kid.
I'm such a joker. Oh, no. Wrong thing.
Nothing weird or creepy about that.
Oh, no, right thing. What? Oh, I didn't read it. I thought it was
Where's
the wrong
that
thing.
music coming from? What is
no.
happening?
Oh, God.
Good afternoon.
Oh, God.
I've traveled from afar.
Oh, God.
A simple girl who wished upon a star. Inside this
covered in
castle
blood?
lies my fate. Perhaps I'll even get a date. To my old life I sing au revoir.
Oh, God.
And you are?
It's Lil, and you need a good reason to be let in, but so far I'm not optimistic. Do you have any idea or anything?
I assure you that my heart is true. Must this be a whole to-do? Inside these walls my destiny awaits.
It just feels like if you weren't singing, we could move the plot along faster.
Uh-huh. Why are you covered in blood? Is what I want to ask.
I'm just so thrilled to finally be here in the sprawl. The people The culture, the food, the hundreds of dark alleyways that could just swallow a person up.
God.
I have to say, I'm losing patience, Lil. At first you seemed so innocent, but still, I have a hunger driving me the people everywhere will see. My dark destiny I will fulfill.
Dark destiny.
Well, that took a dark turn.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Lil, now that we're real bosom friends, I guess I can open up to you.
Please don't.
Can you just tell me and not sing it?
Nope.
Ah.
I guess that it's all so true. Why I ventured here to you is that I am a thief. And also I should claim that I likely bear the blame for forging checks and larceny, for smuggling drugs and piracy, for setting many fires and causing grief, so much grief.
Oh my god! Just because you're singing it doesn't make any of that remotely okay.
What the hell is wrong with you? I'm gonna X-ray, not X-ray, I'm gonna metal detector. Just out of interest. Yeah.
What is that?
She's got a flame.
Oh, that's just Fossy.
What's a Fossy?
Fossy is the name of my blowtorch.
Oh, my blowtorch.
Friends shouldn't take things from one another. I guess we're not friends then.
Nope.
That makes me a little bit nervous for you, Lil.
Okay, I've had about enough of you.
I wonder what happens if I let her in. I'm not gonna. Bye-bye.
I see now that you aren't my friend. My time here is about to end.
Chastity thing.
Seen the last of me.
You're the worst.
It was a blowtorch. Despite the songbird's sweet serenade, you correctly identified a homicidal maniac and managed to take away her toy. Good job. Yeah! 4 stars. I didn't use the time machine at all. Hey! Due to your good job performance, 3 stars, you were paid 20 gold for this shift. Three stars represents a good score in the Guardsman. 4 stars result relies on superb deduction, the perfect loadout, a bit of luck, or some combination of all 3 things. Very good. The results screen like this one will guide you towards the 3-star results, but the 4 stars up to you. Okay. So here, if I'd let her in, I guess I would have got the 3 stars. But I don't know how to get the 4 stars necessarily. Cool. How are you doing, Soup? Dungeon 7, Room 4, Boulevard de Douleur. That's, Pain Street. So I guess that's what this letter said that I flicked through, didn't really read, and now I can't read it. is not there anymore. So that's annoying. But I have got a head in a bag, so I guess that's good. Every castle needs a creepy dungeon, right? Right. Ideal for prisoners who only have one arm. I mean, I feel like you only need one arm chained up to keep you. Having not seen a bathroom, you become horrified at the realization of what the bucket's for. Oh, excuse me. Ugh.
Is this the right place?
That doesn't say 4, that says 5.
It is. I mean, enter if you dare.
Oh. Hello.
Oh, you dared. Hello. Welcome to my lair of chaos.
It's lovely.
It looks like a bedroom.
Oh yeah, sorry. It says 7, yeah. But then on the sticky note it said 4, so...
It is his damn bedroom.
It can be 2 things. I'm a minimalist.
So, this is the little guardsman we've been talking about. Wait, you are, right?
Yes.
I can't imagine why I wouldn't be.
Good news, little girl. You're going to be working the gate for the foreseeable future.
That's good news.
What? That's not good news. Why me? I hardly have a grasp on what I'm doing, and I'm barely tall enough to see over the desk.
I see. Then you're free to go.
Keep it together, Mal. Listen, little girl. We have eyes and ears all over the city, but the gates have always been a blind spot for me.
The point is, the safety and security of the sprawl must be preserved and protected, and you might be positioned to help maintain the balance. Do you understand our meaning?
Back up. Who are you?
You can think of us as the real change makers here in the sprawl. Sure, there's the princess, but I think she's better suited to cutting ribbons and things like that.
My lurk thing's not working. I haven't opened Firebot yet. Which also means that the shout-outs weren't working. Oh no. Hang on. I said hang on. Hang on! Do you like that cat? Hang in there. Hang on. Just holding on to the rope. Like a pussycat. Not like the stoned unicorn. That's quite concerning. Come on, Firebot. Wakey, wakey.
Careful.
At any rate, I am Councilwoman Ash, head politician and policymaker for the sprawl.
Lieutenant Stryker, head of military and law enforcement.
And I'm Malcolm.
He's a jester of the court.
I think they got that from the hat.
Ah, it should be working now.
Basically, we're the ones who really make things happen around here.
And I'm Malcolm.
So it would be wise for you to do as we say.
What if I refuse? You can't make me do anything I don't want to do. I'm 12 years old.
Yeah, I'm like a grown-up.
Damn it, you've got us there. But how about we leave it up to chance? Guess which hand is holding the colored ball, and we'll forget about the whole thing. But if you guess it correctly, you agree to do our bidding no matter how nefarious or unreasonable. Sound like a deal?
No.
Do I even have a choice?
Yes. You choose which hand.
Not the brightest one, is she?
His right hand. Pick his right hand. You can't go wrong when you pick right.
Malcolm is left-handed, I think, so I'd pick his left hand.
Oh, man. that
I'm
was my
sorry.
thinking.
That was the wrong
His
choice.
left hand was on
what
my
you should
right.
have chosen was my foot.
Oh. Obviously.
But you said it would be in your hand.
There we go. It's all working now.
And what is the foot if not the hand of the leg? You lost fair and square.
But... Oh, and don't worry about your father. We're each quite capable at finding ways to keep him busy, making sure you have to cover for him.
But...
That concludes this briefing. We suggest you go back home, rest, and wake up tomorrow prepared to go to your new mundane job, which you will work at for the foreseeable future.
This is child labor.
It's called being an adult.
Keep an eye out for our directives in your daily Guardsman writ. I trust you won't disappoint us.
Goodbye!
Do I do what they want or not? What do you think, Euclid? You look very sleepy. He's a sleepy boy.
Why did you turn off the light? She obviously knows we're still here.
She wouldn't have known that if you didn't start talking.
I should have brought another drink.
They say nothing as if they're no longer there, except they are. I can't use stuff, I guess. Well, time to face the consequences of our actions. Hi, Dad.
Boy, what a day. Hey, Arda, pour me a cold one, will ya?
Make that 2, Arda. Hey, wait a minute. You're too young to be drinking cold ones. Make hers a milk, please, Art.
A cold milk.
Can it at least be cold?
Yes. Or warm milk.
That depends. How did work go today?
Did better than a 2-star rating, I can tell you that. How was... What were you doing again?
The bidding of the 3 royal advisors.
Euclid, you're all tangled up in my headphones, please. Leg up. And legs up, leg up. Thank you. I lifted his leg up and he just went, I feel
Do you think it's normal that the big names and faces of this city are using us for their own personal and political gain?
Right, yes. Right, no. Normal, yes.
After today, I don't know what's normal anymore.
There's someone waiting for you in the back alley. Garcy blinkers,
Ooh.
Gerby bonbons. Anyways, it's just through that door over there.
Nice. Oh, and oh, he's got a hat. He found a hat.
That Malcolm is a madman, but at least he pays well. And with you working the guard shed, I'm pulling in 2 salaries. Your milk is on me.
Hey, we have extra of the daily special today. Eggs and oil and lemon. Do you and your dad want to take it?
No, we're not gonna take it.
You got a hat, my dude.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My journey, it continues.
It's broken. If you can find someone to fix it, be my guest.
Hello, money, please.
Aha! There she is, the brilliant little half-pint running the desk. I trust you refused entry to the envoy from the Marvog Empire like we talked about?
Mm-hmm.
If you did, I have the gold I promised you right here.
I did do that, yes. I kept them out.
Yep, I sure did. Kick their ass back to Marvog. Ha ha!
Incredible bravery in the face of a brutal murderer.
Oh, you know, all in a day's work. What kind of gold are we talking about here?
I have here 20 pieces of gold. Fair is fair. Take. They are yours, and with many thanks from Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King...
Just the gold, thank you.
Oh, yes, here you are.
I've got so much money. Tra-la-la-la-la. Oh, hi.
Lil, you came. Welcome to Garby Bunch's Emporium of Wonder. You're my very first customer.
Gonna be supportive.
I was actually inspired by watching you alternately help and hinder folks at the gate yesterday. And I thought, Garby, there must be an industry of enterprising individuals supporting the guards. And when I looked around, there wasn't.
Oh, well, you've spotted a gap in the market and you've gone for it. Good job.
So I met a mage who's got a magic crystal hookup, and now I'm selling Guardsman tool power-ups.
Yeah.
If you've got the cash, I can sell you extra power crystals. Both the good kind and the cheap roll the dice and see what happens kind, as well as power-ups for all of your tools.
Nice.
It's pricey, but the more crystals you can load into those bad boys, the better. Finally, if you need cash, you can sell me anything you might have taken off of unsuspecting suckers. Here, take a look.
Nice. Okay. Power crystals are expensive. So, X-ray is my favourite thing. So let's have more slots there. I could sell you your own license documents back. Do I need to keep any of these? I don't know. I'm going to sell them all. And then buy some crystals. And I guess we'll find out later if I should have kept stuff.
Back for more?
I feel like maybe I'm going to want to do another playthrough of this anyway. So, we shall see. Cannot be safe. Lil could fall into the sewers if she could walk to that part of the screen. But she can't, so it's fine. Smells coming out of that dumpster inscribed. Time for Betty Buys. So, if I hadn't let...
I think I've done everything I need to do.
Garby,
but are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
I don't know, am I?
Quiet, you.
Yeah, I think I'm ready. I don't know what else there is to do. Seamus McGoblin did a commendable job painting the dungeon walls. Although humble, he really is quite skilled. He never let a drop hit the floor and he did all the edges without using tape. Really high quality work. Brought a much needed breath of life into the room where some people wait for execution. Seamus went home with his hard-earned paycheck in one hand and a bouquet of flowers for his wife in the other. He put his 6 goblin children to bed, swept his wife off her feet and took her to the room. Their 7th child, Becky McGoblin, is due sometime in the spring. I'd like to think I had a hand in bringing Becky McGoblin into the world. The Petrardian envoy presented himself at court, which began okay, until out of sheer politeness, Princess Desdemona acknowledged his bugle. He proceeded to toot his own horn, which rapidly diminished the favour he had just curried, and all in attendance left with a bad taste in their mouths and a ringing in their ears. That night, lying in his bed in the chambers provided for visiting dignitaries, he felt smudged that he had managed to successfully slow down the competition by bribing a guardsman. He thought to himself, maybe I used my calling as a spy, but quickly rethought it as he considered the life expectancy for Petrardian intelligence agents. Signor Capello Fantastico entered the sprawl and began his quest for the perfect hat. He ventured to every store that sold headgear in the sprawl. Henry's hats, Linda's Lids, Homer's Haberdashery, the Chapeau Shack, Mind Your Millinery, Hats, all caps, and even Yiddle's Yarmulke Yurt, but none of them had the type of hats we were searching for. But rest assured, Signor Capello Fantastico will not relent until the top of his head is restored to its former glory. The Marvarg envoy returned to her praetor and conveyed that she had not completed her mission due to the meddling of the small human girl at the gates to the sprawl. Disappointed and inconvenienced, the praetor immediately stabbed the envoy through the heart, which made both of them feel a little better. The envoy's ability to stay standing, despite the stab wound, only increased her stature among the Marvarg. The praetor would travel to the sprawl to deal with this in person. Uh-oh. Delayed entry, the fake Sir Beverly took off his fake armour and got back on his fake horse. Yes, even the horse was fake. No way! And went home to his real huts where he lived with his real mother and wallowed in his very real depression. Oh. Chloe encountered a guard patrol outside of the city gates and attempted to pickpocket them quietly, which she didn't do successfully on account of all the singing. In jail, it only took her 5 minutes to be sent to solitary confinement. Okay, well, I'm glad she's in jail. Because she scares me. Level 3.
It's News in the Morning with me, your news anchor, Manuel Mentiroso. Breaking news. The chosen suitors for our beloved and newly available Princess Desdemona will be arriving today in the sprawl. Be on the lookout for royal carriages, entourages, and attitudes. Breaking news. The Duchess of Scarborough's prized pet cat, Sprankles, has passed away at the age of 43. A representative from the Small Rodent and Budgie Coalition shared their condolences, then immediately scampered around without reserve. Breaking news. The Sprawl will be host to a Goblin Ball match today between our Sprawl Brawlers and the opposing Caladar Lightning at the Goblin Ball Arena. Breaking news. That was my last piece of breaking news. Keep tuning in for all your Sprawl news updates. We now return to our regularly scheduled radio silence.
Is there anything new I can look at? Doesn't look like...
Oh look, another note!
Lil, I'm off running an errand for Lieutenant Stryker today. Apparently she needs me to time how long it takes to run around the entire circumference of the sprawl. Really shouldn't have competed in that hot dog eating contest last night. Do me a favour and go down to the Goblin Ball Arena and place a bet of 30 gold for me after work. There's an extra $5 just for you.
You didn't tell me which team to bet on, but my chances can't be any worse than his usually are.
I mean, that is true. I feel like betting on neither is the best bet. Right. Expect the arrival of Crown Prince Phineas of Petrard and Praetor Kargan of the Marvarg Empire. Don't let your guard down, but do not delay them unnecessarily. Oh, I saw their photos, so I don't know what they look like anymore. Today's the Goblin Ball Tri-Goblin Cup semi-final between our beloved Sprawl Brawlers and the Caladar Lightning. The bastards. Ash. There has been a BS report, Bank of the Sprawl, regarding a number of unusual transactions involving sports betting. A reminder to the Guard Force, city officials are forbidden to participate in grey market sports betting. Striking. The guards are hearing talk of increased smuggling. Be vigilant, watch out for anything that could have a secret compartment. Trust no one, deploy the truth spray if necessary. Striker. Okie dokie. Oh, 2 in there. I don't really need the bullwhip, I think. Don't know what the bullwhip's for particularly. I guess I might as well put that in the bullwhip, but I don't know. Right. The X-ray machine is my favourite at the moment.
Yes, it is I, little one, heir to the throne of Petrard, here before you in the flesh. Please, no need to bow or genuflect. No need to avert your eyes, no. For though I am a crowned prince of the realm, I am a humble man, one of the people, no better even than you, tiny gatekeeper. You'll be glad to know that the opening ceremonies of our newest royal sulfur mine were a complete success.
Okay, that tracks.
Only 4 deaths, which is far fewer than the last. No matter, we look forward in Petrard. No sense crying over spilt... well, there it is.
I'm glad things went well. Jeez, 4 dead? At an opening ceremony?
Yes, tragic. Avoidable, but still tragic.
Avoidable.
Luckily, it wasn't anyone important. A few unskilled laborers and 1 server. Could have been much, much worse.
I mean, it could. You're not wrong there.
I've heard tell that the barbaric warmonger Praetor Kargan is my chief rival for the hand of your fair princess. Can't even find decent competition these days. The Marvarg are a loathsome bunch of butchers, killing each other over the tiniest infractions. Bump into someone in the checkout line, trial by combat. Accidentally sneeze on a sacred heirloom, trial by combat. Worst vacation of my life.
I've never been anywhere in the Marvarg Empire, but it does sound pretty brutal from what I've heard.
Oh, never go, my dear. Nothing
like
in
this guy.
Marvarg you can't find
I
bigger,
mean-
better, and shinier in Petrard.
He's a bit up himself, but I don't dislike him.
Oh, for goodness sake,
Oh.
let's get on with it already.
Sorry.
Do I really need to announce myself all over
no,
it?
you don't.
Who
No,
do you
you
think
don't.
you are,
I'm
peasant,
sorry.
to hold up the
I'm
likes of
sorry.
me?
I did it once too
I
many
am
times.
off to marry, and in doing so create the most powerful union this world has ever known.
I was supposed to let you through
The sooner
without
you
holding
realize
you
your
up
place, the
unnecessarily.
better.
Yeah, I've annoyed you.
I'm sorry. This is my dad's post. I'm just here filling in. I'm trying my best.
Ugh, incompetence at every turn. First, the grunt workers managed to get themselves blown up by a wayward bottle of Petrardian fizzy, and now this. This week has been so hard for me.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry. But what I can do is go back in time. This could be my first back in time. I'm gonna do it.
And with that, it is off to face the princess and destiny. Before I go, can you spot me a $5? I'm afraid I left my wallet in my other pants.
Yeah, sure.
Ah, much appreciated, little one. I'll
My
be
choice
sure to
will
send a
have an
case of quality Petrardian fizzy to your local establishment.
Nice.
Nice to keep some of my favorites on hand anyway.
Okay, but I think I want to redo that one. Should the Crown Prince really be bumming cash off the peasantry? Probably not. Also, you'll never see that $5 again. I'm going to rewind. No. Go right back to the beginning. Does that mean he's not the Crown Prince? Yeah, don't let your guard down, but do not delay them unnecessarily. Right. I'm going to do the same as before, but I'm going to not delay him unnecessarily. I'll just talk to him twice. So I'm pretty sure it's him, right? Seems like him. Hi Villa, how are you? This is Like Papers, Please, but...
Yes, it is
cartoon?
I, little one, heir to the throne of Petrard, here before you in the flesh. Please, no need to bow or genuflect. No need to avert your eyes, no. For though I am a crowned prince of the realm, I am a
It's also more
man,
casual than Papers,
one of
Please.
the
There's
people,
no time
no
limit.
better even than you, tiny gatekeeper.
Okay, so... Should I talk to him at all, or should I just let him fit? I mean, I guess I should
You'll be
talk to him
glad to
twice.
know that the opening ceremonies of our newest royal sulfur mine
'Cause
were
I
a
need to know.
complete success.
that the opening ceremonies of the Sulphur Mine were a success to know that he is really him, I guess.
Only 4 deaths, which is far fewer than the last.
Yeah.
No matter,
yeah,
we'll...
this. Yeah.
I'm glad things went well.
Yes. Luckily, it wasn't anyone
Okay, and then we'll talk to him again.
I've heard tell that the barbaric warmonger Praetor Kargan is my chief rival for the hand of your... Can't bump it.
I've never been anywhere in the Marvog Empire, but it does sound pretty brutal from what I've heard.
Oh, never go, my dear. Nothing in Marvog you can't find bigger, better, and shinier in Petrard.
Okay, and now we're going to let him in. This is what my dad meant when he said, you don't
And with
always have
that,
to use all
it is
three.
off to face the princess and destiny. Before I go, can you spot me a $5? I'm afraid I left my wallet in my other pants.
Oh, do I or not? I'm gonna.
Much appreciated, little one. I'll be sure to send a case of quality Petrardian fizzy to your local establishment.
Because I want the Petrardian fizzy in my local establishment.
Nice to keep some of my favorites on hand anyway.
Okay. Do we get all the stars now? Oh, no, we still only got 2 stars. That's annoying. Maybe I shouldn't have talked to him at all. I'm not going to rewind again. Hey, oh.
Good day. I traveled up here with the convoy what was bringing Prince Phineas to the sprawl. I'm not staying long. Just need a place for tonight before I head back to Petrard.
Okay. Why did you come here?
I was hired to come along with the convoy in case anything broke down on the way, in case repairs were needed on any of the equipment or transport.
Okay.
The prince doesn't exactly travel light. 3 carriages of wardrobe changes alone. To be honest, I don't get to the sprawl often. Too many mages around these parts for my liking.
Sure.
I'm sure they were glad to have you as a personal insurance policy.
I don't know if I'd go that far. If they didn't absolutely need to hire someone to make sure the prince was here bright and early, they surely would not have. Wouldn't spend a penny on their dying aunt, the Pomp family.
I don't know. I'm paranoid. Seems legit.
That toolkit was handed down to me by my great aunt Gildy, one of the finest restorers of beauty this world has ever known. A kit like this in the right hands, and there's nothing you can't do.
Alright.
I'm not fixing to fix anything tonight. Get it? Fixing?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll pick those up when I come by tomorrow on my way home.
Okay. Will you? Because I won't have sold them by then, honest.
If I could have afforded to stay home, I would have. But they made me an offer I couldn't refuse, so to speak.
I still don't know if I'm supposed to hang on to stuff, or if I'm okay to just sell everything. It is an interesting game.
Was it a threat? A horse's head in your bed?
Nope, just a big heaping pile of money. The king and queen are desperate for the prince to secure the hand of Princess Desdemona.
This is my dad's job. I'm just covering for him.
The future prosperity of Petrard depends on it. To be frank, the whole kingdom is flat broke. This is their only chance to marry rich.
It's the sort of game where I think I might want to play it through multiple times to see what happens when you make different choices.
I guess that explains the big deal everyone's making out of this whole let's marry the princess off thing. Shouldn't she have some kind of say in the matter?
Now that is something seriously worth considering.
Right. And before we make a decision as to whether we're letting him in or not, it's time for break. So I will see you in a few minutes. Naysay's stream, and it's quite cool that she shows clips of other people's channels so you can kind of see if you like them or not. I mean, it's a random clip from the channel, so sometimes they're a bit pointless and boring, but sometimes they're good. You can try my spoop counter though. If you type !spoop, it'll count how many times I've been. Cool beans.
All right. Yeah, and so how it works is, as you noticed earlier, so if you hold left click, like I can talk into the radio even though I don't have one, just by standing next to you, and then on the other side, everyone would be able to hear me.
So,
Okay,
you mean
so-
just how walkie-talkies work?
Murder! Murder! Murder!
Ow.
You look so sinister covered in blood.
I just witnessed a crime.
Reminds me why I thought it was a good
This
idea
is
to
kind
play
of
with these
messed up,
guys.
too. Oh my god, I feel bad. Ah!
Avenge me! Didn't do any of it. Do not worry, Miss Turpentine. Oh. God damn it! No, where are you? Yeah, the wagon was destroyed because the horses just walked straight into the water when I wasn't pointing that way at all. I promise. Aha. Woo! What? Me? What did I do? What did I do? That'll do. Ayo. Right. I think we're letting this guy in, right? I don't think he seems pretty legit. In you come, my dude.
I thank you for this respite for the evening. I'm certainly glad I don't have to head all the way back to Petrard tonight. By the way, do you know of a good inn nearby?
No better place than the Twisted Sisters Tavern. Not a classic beauty, but she'll get you where you need to go.
My kind of establishment. I'll see you there.
Gonna sneeze. I sneezed. One star. Oh man. Alright, I'm gonna rewind and not take his toolkit.
Good day. I traveled up here with the convoy. What was... I'm not...
So I'm not gonna bother to x-ray him because we didn't find him.
I was hired to come along. The prince...
I'm sure they were glad to have you as a personal...
Yeah.
I don't...
Yeah.
Wouldn't...
I'm just gonna talk to him.
If I could have afforded to stay... No, the future.
I guess that explains the. Shouldn't she?
Now that.
Okay, and then this one we haven't heard yet.
If you happen to have anything that's broken down and needs a good once-over, just set me to it.
Haha.
I'm capable of working more magic with these 2 hands than the whole bloody guild of mages, I'll tell you that for free.
Lilith! Hi, Lilith! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, raiders! For those of you who don't know, my name's Suzaki. I am a variety streamer. I play all sorts of things. Tonight we are playing Little Guardsman, which is kind of like a very cozy Papers, Please. It's really good fun. It's really cute. And definitely the sort of game I think I'm going to want to play through multiple times. Not necessarily on stream, but we'll see. To see what different effects our choices can have. How was your stream, Lilith? What were you playing? I missed the thing where it said what you were last playing.
As a matter of fact, the jukebox at the Twisted Sisters Tavern has been on the fritz for ages now.
He can fix the jukebox. It was so fun you didn't want it to end. I mean, those are the best sorts of streams.
Oddly enough, fixing fritzy jukeboxes is my specialty. I'll go there straight away and you'll be boogieing before you can sing a chorus of Hey Nani Nani.
I don't understand what any of that meant, but great.
Yeah. I mean, smashing people's faces in definitely be enjoyable. Depending on whose face it is. Right, in you come.
I thank you for this respite for the evening. I'm certainly glad I don't have to head all the way back to Petrard tonight. By the way, do you know of a good inn nearby?
No better place than the Twisted Sisters Tavern. Not a classic beauty, but she'll get you where you need to go.
My kind of establishment.
Yeah, if anyone
I'll
who
see you
came
there.
in with the raids, including Lilith, need to, excuse you, Villa? Oh, fisting dudes and singing. Okay, cool. If anyone needs to go do some post-stream stuff, have a break, get some food, have rest, then, feel absolutely free. There are lots of things falling apart in the sprawl, and your pleasant rapport may lead to him fixing a thing or two for you. Excellent. I don't know how we get that. Siggy's,
Sprinkles!
A group of black-clad folk approach the shed, weeping and moaning. Oh, she's... Hang on. Tiggy's brought in a present. I will be right back. No. There's a house. Okay. Ah! Okay. We're good. We're good. Amazingly, Euclid's still on my lap. He thought about leaving. Naysay's stream, and it's quite cool that she shows clips of other people's channels so you can kind of see if you like them or not. I mean, it's a random clip from the channel, so sometimes they're a bit pointless and boring, but sometimes they're good. You can try my spoop counter though. If you type !spoop, it'll count how many times I've been. Didn't do any of it. Do not worry, Miss Turpentine. Oh. Hello. So I think it's a live mouse. She has run back outside with it. So that's fine. I might have to disappear again at a moment's notice. If she brings it back in. So, yeah, we shall see. Anyway, speaking about letting things in.
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo.
You don't sound sad.
Oh, Sprankles.
Oh, that's the cat.
Weep, weep, weep.
I mean, I'm x-raying you guys. I don't know what's in that coffin. I don't trust it. That doesn't look like a cat.
What's this then?
Oh, it is a cat.
That's dust.
Of course it is. There's a corpse in there after all.
No, pixie dust. It's an illegal narcotic used by layabouts and no-goodniks.
Oh.
What on earth is it doing inside Sprankles?
I confess, I've been holding this inside for too long. I was approached by a weird guy who tricked me into smuggling illegal pixie dust into the sprawl for him. He was holding the ball in his foot. Who does that?
I mean, the jester does that.
I plead guilty, Your Honour, on the grounds of I did it.
I'm not a judge, you know.
Oh.
But I'll leave it to the courts to deal with this. The rest of you, pack up your dead cat and be on your way.
I already said Villa. She didn't give it to me. She took it back outside. I think it's a live mouse. Oh, I didn't even get a choice there.
All right, have fun burying your cat.
But yeah, she ran back outside with it, so I might have to leave at a moment's notice if she brings it back in.
We shall.
Sprankles will be so happy at St. Euphogenias. I just know it. Thank you, my dear. Sprankles thanks you.
Oh, good. And that's how you x-ray your way to success.
Uh-huh. Oh, but I didn't get... How did you get that? Maybe I have to talk to them first. You did a sting! You fooled a drug smuggler bringing narcotics-grade pixie dust into the sprawl inside the casket of a dead cat. What a weird day. Good job. Yay, good job, me. Hello.
Phew, I made it. Listen, I gotta get in there. The whole team came through a while ago and the game is about to start. We all good?
Are you a goblin baller?
And you are...
You're kidding, right? Come on, I'm Saruna Goodfoot, the Star Troll Goblin Ball player for the Kaladar Lightning. I don't have time for games right now. I gotta get to the stadium and win us the game.
Wait. I could deny them entry and then bet against them, knowing that they're down a player?
Come on, the big Goblin Ball game starts in 30 minutes. My stupid personal driver had to take a detour to get here. What more do you want me to say?
Is it really your personal driver's fault, or is it that you have a hard time dealing with pressure?
You sound just like my psychiatrist.
Or I could get inside their head.
Personal driver? Psychiatrist? Huh, is there anything you don't have?
I don't have time to talk to you all day.
Did I have any directives about anything? Ash doesn't like Calidor lightning. I mean, none of us do, I think.
Can we move this along? I'm the starting thrower and the team needs me to wipe the floor with those pathetic sprawl brawlers. They're such a horrible team. I bet we could win even without my lucky second sweatband.
What lucky second sweatband?
This lucky second sweatband.
You mean my lucky second sweatband?
Hey, you can't take that. I needed to win the big game today.
You just said you don't need it.
I have to take it. It's evidence.
Evidence? What are you talking about?
Evidence that you don't need some lousy sweatband to win a game. You just need to believe in yourself.
Huh. I never thought about it like that before.
So don't pump her up. Ooh, this will fetch a high price with a particular type of buyer. Interesting.
Kid, you took my lucky second sweatband. I got nothing more to say to you. What's it gonna be?
Oh, I don't know. Doing it. You can't come in. Oh, no.
You can't be serious. You're actually not gonna let me in?
Nope.
Is this some stupid plan to get your team to win?
Yep.
Because that is low, little girl.
I mean, I'm only 12. What do you expect?
Whatever. Maybe I can try to make it to another gate before the game starts. They don't call me the fastest arm in the game because I run slow.
Wait, what?
Three stars. Though she had a legitimate reason for entering the sprawl, you sent her packing. Maybe the sprawl brawlers have a chance in tonight's game after all. There wasn't an option for 4 stars for that one. Interesting.
Greetings! I am Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. I believe you met my envoy, the angry warrior with the head in the bag.
Why have you got a mop on your head? You're not her.
She would have come by this gate to announce my arrival. I demand you let me pass immediately.
What the?
Why do you pester me with questions? I am a very important royal figure and I must enter your city to meet your princess and marry her. Now let me be gone, child. Quack black!
See, I bet if I'd asked how to say hello or something, that would be that.
Just a few more routine procedures. You understand.
Please hurry. I do not like to be kept waiting.
I'm thinking truth spray.
I must resist the urge to need to focus. I am Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. Not some copycat looking to get into the city and use Praetor's likeness to score free hotel rooms. Phew, I did it. Now let me through, child. Quad block.
Your envoy said you had a message for the princess? What was that message again?
Aha.
My message? Oh, it's Iki Bok Choi Flanagan Mok Tok. It means together we shall be married.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. Quaplorm.
How long did it take you to learn a second language?
Not that long. It wasn't hard to learn Marvalgian.
Oh.
I mean, this language we're currently speaking.
Dun dun dun. Out with you.
But I am the prattler.
You're blummin' not. What?
What on earth are you doing? Since when are you exercising independent thought? I don't care what your opinion of them is. If they're the real Praetor Kargan, then let them through at once. Is that clear?
They're not, though. I hope I saved the kingdom.
You've made a powerful enemy today, little girl. You'll soon feel the wrath of an entire empire. Quaplort and goodbye.
I mean, you're saying that different every time, so... Off with you! Yeah! You saw through the old fake Praetor routine from a mile away. Who do you think you are? Someone who can't see through the old fake Praetor routine? Psh! Amateur. This is the real
Little
one.
warrior, I am weary after a long journey, and I am not used to being made to wait in a lineup. Let me pass on my way. I must rest before I meet your princess in order to win her hand and bring honor to my people.
This seems more legit. This may seem like a strange request, but would you mind saying your famous battle cry for me?
You mean Kapla?
Ah, that's what she was trying to say.
That's the one.
I would hope that my stunning war cry is sufficient to being granted entry immediately.
Yes, yes it is. I nearly clicked on deny.
And thus I truly begin my quest to marry Princess Desdemona and bring a generation of prosperity to the Marvalg Empire. You, little warrior,
Yeah,
will have a footnote
so
in
this
history
playthrough-
for this encounter. For victory.
Obviously
for
being
Marvalg.
first playthrough, I'm just playing
Kapla!
like... I'm just doing what feels right. But yeah, I can see how letting in people and denying people at different times can really change the story, where it goes. Yeah! 4 stars. After the imposter, it was very clear this visiting dignitary was on the level. Exemplary job granting them immediate entry. No one could accuse you of unnecessarily delaying anyone. Nice. Due to your good job performance, 3.33, you were paid 20 gold for this shit. Do that well with him. I guess we should have let him through straight away too, and maybe not given him a fiver. Right. Okay. Go here and put that bet on. It's the first time we've had a choice of where to go. Yes, you kids?
Hello! Thank you for coming to my booth today. I'm here taking a poll on what the new name for the stadium should be.
What's wrong with the Goblin Ball Stadium?
It's a little on the nose. The owners want a little more pizzazz in the title, and you don't get pizzazz without taking polls, or poll-zazz as I call it. Care to give your opinion?
Always.
Actually, I've really got to be...
Shush you, we want to give our opinion.
Great. What one word would you use to describe Goblin Ball?
Oh. Now, I would say exciting, not really knowing it, but I feel like she would say boring.
Perfect. And the stadium? You would say it's,
Whatever.
Excellent. And finally, you come to the stadium mostly for...
Washroom.
Okay, that is super. Your input will be tallied with the others. Thank you very much for your time today.
I wonder what it's going to be called. Oh, hello. No, you've got a new hat.
Concessions, come and get them. We got it all. T-shirts, hats, food, drink, illegal gambling, commemorative foam fingers. You there. What can I get for you today?
I would like one illegal gambling, please.
Did you say illegal gambling?
I sure did. You interested?
I'm 12.
Hey, it's illegal anyways. What's the difference? You want to bet on who's going to win the big game?
That is a very good point.
I can't be any worse at this than my dad, so sure, why not?
Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about? The home team hasn't been doing too well at home lately. A lot of people are still angry at him after that game with the foul and the points got reinstated. They're more of an away team, but they're a shoo-in to win today. If the other team didn't have that ringer Saruna Goodfoot playing for them. You sure you want to bet on them?
Yes, I do.
How much you looking to gamble?
Lots. Yes.
All right, kid. Your bet is in. Good luck.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat.
I mean, it's pretty good, though.
My journey, it continues.
Pretty good hat.
Let's watch some Goblin Ball.
Yeah.
After one of the most chaotic third quarters I've ever seen, complete with the rare capture of the Golden Mongoose, this is still anybody's game.
They caught the Golden Mongoose.
But without Kaladar's star player Saruna Goodfoot, the Sprawl Brawlers are looking good.
Yes.
Jorbala Pepstein has taken possession of the wagon wheel, and she hurls it, and it's passed through the flaming gates. That's the game, folks. A stunning victory for the hometown heroes, and you better believe the Kaladar Lightning are wondering where the hell their star player Saruna was today. What a great day of Goblin Ball, folks.
Where was their star player?
Lucky guess, kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
Okie dokie.
Thank you for your input.
Garby's got a shop now. You, kid, what you doing? He's on the back of my chair. Hello. He's on the arm of my chair. Oh, it's still just a store. Okay, well, I've got lots of money now.
Well, if it isn't my favorite pint-sized Lil Guardsman Lil. You just missed the guards from down at the East Gate. They almost cleaned me out, but I promise I saved a few goodies just in case you happened by.
Congratulations, Garby.
Gee, thanks. Take a look.
Still dripping athletic sweatband that belonged to Goblin Ball superstar Saruna Goodfoot. It's 40. Is that a lot of money for that or not? I don't know. They're the right person. I'm gonna get more truth spray. Two of those. So cozy. Oh, it'd be so nice to just sit by the fire and drink.
Poor thing. I bet you were the life of the party once.
Yeah, but this dude can fix it.
If it isn't my little gate guard friend. Of all the taverns and all the towns and all the world.
Yeah. Hello again, Mr. Dwarf.
This jukebox doesn't work.
Yeah, it's been broken for ages.
Looks like the cables have been chewed right through.
My must have been the rats.
Yuck. Rats?
Yeah, I know what you mean, Maddie. It does look pretty familiar. Not a classic beauty.
She ain't a classic beauty.
You can say that again. Anyway, I can fix that for you.
Yes, please.
That would be wonderful.
For a price.
Oh, I just spent all my money.
Okay, how much are we talking about here?
15 gold should do it.
I've only got 10, I think. No,
Oh well, no sweat. We've been just fine without any music or joy in our lives for years now. Just fine.
Suit yourself.
Oh, hi.
I did it. I quit my job as lackey to that awful man. And when I mentioned it to someone at the bus stop, they gave me a sock. And I have no idea why.
Because Dobby is a free elf.
Just one sock, not even the pair. What am I supposed to do with one sock? Oh, I made a terrible mistake.
Why are you still carrying the thing, dude? Probably put it down.
Lil, you'll never believe what happened.
What happened?
I just got sent a whole case full of fine Petrardian fizzy.
Yes. That was me.
Oh, shush your mouth.
But
I don't know what to do with it. I don't dare open it here. It could blow up my inn. But it sure does look pretty here on the shelf. Maybe I'll sell it to go.
I think I've done everything I need to do. But are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
Yep, I think we've done everything. Upon entering the sprawl, Prince Phineas presented himself at the court to the princess. But not before he was able to double the 5 he lent him in a game of beer pong at the Basilisk Club, which he then tripled participating in the Leaky Downspouts arm wrestling tournament. However, he then lost it all in a high-stakes game of spin the bottle at half his rest. One of his attendants watched a mage-grade crystal fall out of his pantaloons as they traversed the alley behind the Twisted Sisters Tavern on route to the palace. Ooh, perhaps it's still there in the alley. Interesting. Dwarven Tinkerer left his interaction with Lil, the Guardsman, with a spring in his step. The connection he made in a time of increasing intolerance towards non-humans made him think that perhaps rumours of bigotry in the sprawl had been greatly exaggerated. Unfortunately, just before heading up to his room at the inn, he took in the night air and chanced upon a group of young men leaving the social club for the Sons of Nobles clubhouse. They were able to overpower him and stuff him in a garbage can. He was discovered the next morning without his recently discovered faith in humanity. Aww. Dude. No, this is just the end of the day. The Duchess of Scarborough, her valet, and their entourage made it to St. Euphigenius just in time for the solemn event of Sprankle's funeral. There was not a dry eye in the house, nor a dry crotch when it came to the cats in attendance, who commemorated the event by cleaning themselves through the Duchess's moving eulogy. The smuggler was apprehended and promptly sent to the dungeon. Unfortunately, he escaped sometime between midnight and 2 a.m. with the help of his mysterious contact on the inside, whose office happened to be just down the hall from that particular cell. The Caladar Lightning was confused by the absence of their star player, although it was a relief to play a game without the fear of being accidentally assaulted by their over-enthusiastic troll teammates. They found Serena wandering in the fields outside of the sprawl, trying to make her way back to Caladar the next morning. Caladar's keeper of the Golden Mongoose tried to console her and was promptly accidentally assaulted. Oh, this is the studio's only game. Interesting. Good game. The fake praetor that you very wisely turned away took their shtick on the road and was eventually picked up by the Marvarg authorities for impersonating their beloved traitor. She was later sentenced to perform in the next ballet, lovingly called the Nutcrackers. Because she was admitted at the gates without any hindrance whatsoever, the praetor had a few extra minutes on her hands before she needed to present herself at the palace. She had just the best time. She met a good dog, who she patted. She kicked a football around with a couple of only slightly filthy ragamuffins on Westphalian Green. She made an extremely clean cut as she dismembered the left arm of a mugger who attempted to take her coin purse. All in all, it was one of the most relaxing afternoons in recent memory for her, and she was refreshed and rejuvenated by the time she made it to court, where she dazzled those in attendance. Oh, that's sad. This is such a good game. I'm really enjoying it.
For all your hard-hitting, high-octane extreme sports highlights and recaps, you're listening to the #1 sports station in the sprawl. Now here's Gabbin' 'Bout Goblin Ball with your hosts, Rhonda and Peg.
Oh, Rhonda, what about the outcome of last night's game, the Brawlers and the Lightning?
Oh, Peg, you don't want to get me started on that.
But I do.
First, the big news. They finally decided on the new name for the Goblin Ball Stadium.
After months of in-person and in-creature polling, the most popular name as voted by the Sprawl appears to be the Boring Whatever. It has washrooms.
Yeah!
I like it. I hate it.
We're split down the middle. Let us know what you think by calling the station at 555-21...
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you an urgent announcement.
Oh?
It has just been reported that Princess Desdemona, the sole heir of late King Oswin and sovereign successor to the throne, has been reported missing early this morning. In the wake of her mysterious disappearance, the Guard Corps and City Council are scrambling to maintain order over the city.
Uh-oh.
All other radio programs have been canceled until further notice.
Is that
I'm
my
Manuel
fault?
Mentiroso, waiting quietly by the microphone for any new information.
Is there something I could have done to stop that? Is it someone I let in? Who did the kidnapping? No note today.
Whoa, someone's in a rush. Where are you headed to, my little rocket?
Sorry, sir, can't talk. Gotta go down to the guard shed to work for my... Wait a minute. Dad? What are you doing here? I thought you'd be running errands for Stryker or Malcolm or whoever. Do you have the day off?
I wish. Since Princess Desdemona went missing, Councilwoman Ash is really cracking the whip. She's got me pulling double duty, doing her little odd jobs and tasks. She's acting like she runs the place.
Then what are you doing here?
I missed you.
Hey, Deathclaw, how
I guess I just wanted to come check in.
Don't worry, nobody knows that your daughter is covering for you at work.
It's not about that. I mean, that's great and all, but are you holding up okay?
I'm fine.
Really? Are you sure? Because I could...
No, that's okay. I think I got it.
My hair is bigger than I am. What's wrong with that? I like her jumper. It looks cozy.
Even the times when you...
Yeah, those parts too.
Oh, okay.
You're just saying all this because the princess is missing and you're feeling all sentimental.
All right, I'll stop. I'm just happy to see you're here.
Not for long. I'm due down at the shed.
And I'm off to take down any goblin-friendly signage and pro-non-human literature across the sprawl. Not sure why, but then again, mine is not to ask, just to do as I'm told.
I'm doing well, thank you, Deathclaw. Found this cozy game and wanted to play it straight away. That's why I'm streaming on a night I don't normally stream.
We are so alike in so many ways.
So long. See you at the tavern if I get off in time.
It's all about the racism.
See you, Dad.
No. Play.
Attention!
Oh God, is this it? Did I pull a real Randy and mess up so badly you had to come down here yourself and fire me?
Probably.
Soldier, it's nothing like that. You did not pull a Randy.
Good.
Thank God.
I'm here to personally approve the upgrade of the Wicked 3000.
Ooh. Wow.
With the princess missing and between you and me, the council's increased paranoia, the jail lever has been reinstated.
Ooh.
You can get back in your chair now.
Another lever means more work for me. Does that mean I get a pay raise?
That's hilarious. Seriously funny stuff. No, but now instead of determining who should enter or be denied from the sprawl, you also must correctly identify criminal threats and jail them. Any questions?
Yes.
How will I figure out who to deny and who to jail?
Let's use a real-life example. Someone you've seen already. This criminal is best known for burning down orphanages full of sleeping children.
Yep.
What do you do?
Jail.
Good work, soldier. Just denying her would not protect the surrounding villages. And what's to stop her from going to the next gate and getting lucky with a guard like Randy?
That is true. There's always the possibility.
That's all I have to say about that. Any further questions?
Yes, personal.
Well, I've got you. Tell me a bit more about yourself.
Well, I grew up a military brat. My father was a general for the princess's grandfather, King Artemis. Wait, why am I telling you this? You received your briefing, now do your duty.
And just when I thought we were bonding.
Villa, have fun and be chill. That's an order. Due to the sudden and unexplained absence of the princess, visitors should be thoroughly vetted and harassed, questioned, and don't be afraid to use that delicious new girl leader. The city's morale has hit an all-time low today. Anyone from the entertainment sector should be bumped to the front of the line. We're instituting a severe cutback of non-human entrance to the sprawl. Second-hand intelligence suggests that a goblin was behind the princess's disappearance. Therefore, we're issuing a blanket no goblins allowed policy this week. In fact, I'll pay 12 gold. Excuse me. Oh, yawning. 12 gold for every goblin I see in the dungeon by the end of your shift. Oh. So if I lock up goblins instead of letting them in, I get money. But I lose my soul. Be on the lookout for would-be heroes and vigilantes wanting to offer their assistance in search and rescue efforts for the princess. The High Council of the Sprawl have their own plan to ensure the princess' safe return. So does that mean don't let them in? This princess thing, people are going nuts. Have you heard about that crazy no goblins allowed policy? Let's dial that back to a more comfortable one goblin allowed. At the very least, it'll bug the council enough. See, that one goblin allowed sounds better. I've got loads of gems. We're gonna put 2 in there. 2 in there. 1.
Hello there, my name is Buttface. I'm a farmer from Firewall Canyon, a quaint little town just on the other side of the sprawl. I'm coming into town today to sell produce I have grown with my own 2 hands from land that was left to me by my great goblin uncle in his will.
Kaylee! Hi! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome in, raiders! Lovely to see you! For anyone who doesn't know, my name is Suzaki. I am a variety streamer. I don't normally stream on Wednesdays, but I saw this game and it just looked really cute and I wanted to play it right now. So, I am playing it. How was your stream? Hope it went well. Very fun. Good. I'm glad. If you need to do any post-stream stuff, feel free to raid and run. I absolutely understand. I raid and run most of the time. How's it going? It's going good. This is such an awesome little game. Have you played it or seen it? It's like a cozy Papers, Please. You haven't heard of it? Well, you are missing out. I mean, I only heard of it today, so. It's a bit loud, is it, compared to my voice? Better?
His dying wish was that I restore the family farm to its former glory. At least, I think that is what it says. He did not have the best handwriting.
Good. Okay. Excellent. I rely on people to tell me because I can't always tell how the sound's coming out on your end. So thank you for that. So this is clearly a guy from like a Stardew Valley thing. Oh, but he didn't have the best handwriting, so I could use my decoder ring.
Sorry. Did you say your name was Budface?
Yeah. That's definitely a Stardew Valley name, isn't it?
Yes, I did. It is certainly not what I would have chosen to fill 8 characters. I would have liked Spencer 1 or even Quincy Hart. But you cannot choose your own name, am I right?
Yeah.
Do you have a copy of your great goblin uncle's poorly handwritten will on you?
Of course. But good luck reading it.
It says here...
And for my very unique great-nephew, there may come an hour when you feel smooshed by the slog of the rat race. Well, whatever you do, do not drop everything and take over the family farm. That place is a hopeless salt-ridden rock pile that led me to my early grave. I have enclosed the deed so you can offload it on some other sucker. Good luck, and remember, do not become a farmer. Love, Great Goblin Uncle Jerry.
Oh.
So I am not actually a bad farmer. It is the land that is lousy. This has validated me in ways I never imagined.
Glad I could help.
Okay, but... So here's my dilemma now. I want to let Buttface in. But... Malcolm says I'm allowed to let one goblin in. The... Ash, whatever her name is, says I'm not allowed to let any goblins in. And we'll pay gold if I put them in the dungeon. But he seems like a nice guy. He's just been on his little farm, his little Stardew farm. Talk to him a bit
Gotta
more.
expand and sell my produce in new markets. The old farm has not been doing too well as of late. I am afraid I have put my priorities into other areas, like foraging and fishing. I am quite horrible at growing vegetables, but I am your goblin if you need someone to gather pine cones.
I'm sure you can turn things around. All it takes is a little hard work.
I think I'm gonna let him in.
Maybe a little too much hard work. I am not sure I am cut out for the farming life. Just look at this rice I grew.
Yoink.
Please take it. No one would buy it from me anyway.
I got a bag of low quality rice. A very pixelated bag of low quality rice.
Aside from farming, I often fill my time talking and giving gifts to the townsfolk and other strangers I meet. Like I did with you on the bag of rice.
You did just give me a bag of rice.
This helps me gain favor and friendships, with eventual goal
it
falling
works.
in love and getting married. I have not been successful at it yet.
Oh, dude. You just need to give people more gifts. Thank you so much for the raid, Kaylee. Have a lovely sleep. And thank you so much for the raid. I will see you some other time, I hope.
I do not think anyone likes the gifts I have given them.
Aww. You need to find a walkthrough, my dude, and see what everyone likes.
I don't think you're gonna find a bride by giving out lame bags of rice.
Would you prefer a pine cone?
No.
I'm gonna let him in. I like him.
Listen, I'm under strict rules not to let any goblins in today, but I think you're harmless enough. You may pass.
Well, thank you kindly. I will be on my way now. If I happen to stop by this way again, I will be sure to bring you some more crops from my farm. Free of charge.
Excellent.
Well, no charge of money anyway. It might cost you a day or two. Everyone who eats my produce gets violently ill.
Oh.
That sounds horrible.
It is. So long.
Bye, Buttface. There was a clear no goblin rule and you let this shitty farmer in, but maybe you were following your heart. I was. I'm not going to rewind that. I don't want 3 stars. I love Buttface.
Magic lovers of the sprawl, please put your hands together for the one, the only, the Edward, the great magician! Alakazoo, Alakazee! And I appear! Thank you! Thank you!
Oh, God.
Wait a second, this doesn't look like a little kid's birthday party. Oh, wait! There's one! Excuse me, are you Becky Schneiderman? Is this your birthday party?
I'm sitting in a hot shed all alone. Which, isn't actually as bad as some of the birthdays I've had.
Yeah.
Then I'm in the right spot. Can't believe I found my way here, especially without my glasses.
Anything about magic? Anyone from the entertainment sector should be bumped to the front of the line. Okay. So, my base state is letting you in.
So, Becky the birthday girl, sit back, relax, and prepare to be amazed by me, the Edward the Great.
Wait, but I'm not... Actually, I want to see where this is going.
Now, for my first trick, please pick a number between 1 and 7.
3. Oh!
Was the number that you're thinking of the number 6?
No, it was not.
Nope. What else do you do?
She is better at magic tricks than he is. Just saying. Should I maybe, like... I'm gonna spray him in the face.
Do you know how hard it is to be a children's party magician in this town? I have to compete with actual magic users. No one wants you to guess their card when some guy in a white robe can create fire or gold. That kind of thing you're born with. The only thing I was born with is astigmatism.
Okay, you're legit. You can come in. You're weird, but you're legit.
Ever since I pulled a bouquet of flowers from my parents' garden shop out of my sleeve, I knew I wanted to be a magician, and you're making this dream come true for me.
I mean, okay.
Now, I just need to figure out how to get there without being able to read the street signs. Alakazoo, Alakazee, I'm going to be very late.
Was that supposed to rhyme? Because it didn't. The magician had a booking to get to, and the sprawl needs joy at a time like this. But since he didn't have his glasses, he didn't do a very good job at providing that joy. Yeah.
Hello!
I mean, you're clearly 2 goblins in a shawl, in a robe, in a trench coat.
Hi!
Hello! We would like to enter. I would like to enter the sprawl, please.
Okay.
And you are...
Magnus the Magnificent, renowned member of the Mages Guild. Surely you have heard of me.
Yeah, I mean, we know exactly what's going on here, but we're going to x-ray you. Yeah.
You got us. We're goblins through and through. We're meeting up with a couple other gobbos to talk about what's going on in this city for folks like us.
What does that mean?
The princess goes missing, and all of a sudden there's a no-goblin order in the sprawl? What's that about?
Maybe a goblin kidnapped the princess?
I'd like to see the proof of that. Needless to say, goblins are getting some especially unfair treatment all of a sudden, and there's this group called the Goblin Liberation Army that's putting down roots in the city.
Oh. Okay, army, not good.
Don't tell her, we'll get in trouble.
It's okay, Gary. Look, kid, if you let us in, I'll give you the address and the password so you can come see for yourself tonight.
That sounds fun, though. Am I being stupid if I let these guys in?
I had no idea this was happening in the sprawl. I'm glad you told me.
It's a rough go for a goblin in these parts, up against some powerful people, but you know what they say. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog.
Mark Goblin Twain. Don't be like the rest of all those humans.
This is a tough one.
It is a tough one. I'm gonna let them in. I'm such a pushover. Such a pushover.
Alright guys, I'll let you come in. Just don't go spreading it around. I could get in a lot of trouble for this.
Hey, that's really cool of you. You're a friend to us non-humans. If you want, come to the meeting at GLA headquarters. It'll really open your eyes to what's going on around here.
Alright.
Maybe I will.
Maybe I will. You ignored the Vits by admitting 2 goblins in one turn, but on the other hand, you unlocked a new location. Yes, I did. I'm happy with that.
Salutations to you, little sister of this big, beautiful world. My journeys across this land have brought me here to your doors. What a sweet fortune have in store for me today? That I do not know, but it's a hell of a ride, let me tell you.
Where have you journeyed here from?
You really want to know?
Yes.
Oh, I've been around for a spell, always on the move. From the mountains north of Petrad, the great desert in the south of Marvog, along the crystal shores of Lake Inez, past the dread Castle Caladar and the quaint farmlands of Fireball Canyon. I've wandered through all of these many, many times, but for my money, there's no place like the Sprawl. People everywhere you look leading their busy lives. Every once in a while, stop to take in how beautiful it all is. You can't buy that, little sister.
You seem like a very easygoing dude.
Well, my little dudette, life's been pretty good to me. Not as if someone peed on my rug.
Is that a common expression?
It is where I come from.
Fair enough. Snooze ads. I'm gonna see if he's telling me the truth.
Ooh, that's a particularly potent blend right there. Tasty, a little sweet, with just enough bitter finish to keep you coming back for more.
Are you gonna tell me your deepest, darkest secrets now?
Secrets way down the soul, little sister. I have no secrets. My life is an open book.
Well, can you tell me something interesting anyway? I mean, I did spend an action point on the damn truth spray.
I did.
Sure thing, kid. Let me tell you some history. After King Oswin died, it didn't take long for would-be successors to start lining up. 3 in particular, a young headstrong counselor, a battle-hardened lieutenant in the Guard Corps, and the court jester, although I don't know if anyone took him seriously or not.
We know all 3 of them.
These 3 have been battling for control of the Sprawl for years now.
But what about the princess? She's next in line.
True, but at the time she was just a kid. Now she's grown, but I fear that these outside forces are using her as a pawn.
I mean, they 100% are.
Word on the street is Princess Desdemona has disappeared. Some say kidnapped, some say run away.
I think run away.
I think she ran away.
Whatever did happen, it has truly bummed me out.
Oh.
I've got more to say if you've got the ears to listen.
Sure.
Princess Desdemona is the living legacy of the great peace brought by her late father, King Oswin. And already the fires of war are being fanned on all sides.
Do you really think war is on the horizon?
Oh, yes. But then again, what do I know? Just an old wizard wandering from town to town looking for a little bit of joy to put in my pocket.
But everyone I've met seems so happy.
You remind me of a younger version of myself, little sister. Maybe cooler heads will prevail, but history doesn't have many examples of that. There's a lot of pressure to fill the void left by the death of King Oswin. Just keep your eyes open is all I'm saying.
Okay, well, you've given me no reason to not let you in. Oh, I've just noticed he's got weed in his hat.
I'm a leaf in the wind, little sister, and you are a gentle breeze guiding me along my way.
And there it is. I've reached my limit with you.
Right you are. Hasta la vista, baby.
Maybe I shouldn't have let him in, because drugs. Based on his reaction, he seemed fine with your decision. Alright.
Lil, you've got to close down the shed for the day and come with me immediately.
What's happening?
By now you've heard that Princess Desdemona has disappeared, right?
Yep.
Good. Any other week the royal advisors might have given her a day or two before sounding the alarm. But with the mucky mucks from Petrard and Marvog in town, we have to get her back before things around here get any worse.
I hope nothing bad happened to her, but what does any of this have to do with me?
I asked my boss the same thing. In fact, I said, why the hell would they need that piece of... You know, that's not important now.
You're what?
Do what you have to do to close up shop here, and then you're coming downtown to the city council chambers with me.
Oh, they're gonna tell me off for the goblins. Due to your middling job performance, 2.42, you were paid a mere 10 gold for this shift. That's my worst performance so far. Yeah, I basically got 2 for them. But, yeah, I shouldn't have let the goblins in to get a high score. But, I wanted to.
Hello? Is anyone there? Can somebody tell me why I've been summoned?
And on that cliffhanger, it's time for an ad break. I'll see you in a few minutes. Didn't do any of it. Do not worry, Miss Turpentine. Oh. God damn it!
Yeah, water bug right in front of us. It should be fine. Who has the shovel?
I do not.
Suzaki, do you want to fight that water bug?
Uh-oh. Is that Bill?
Thank goodness. That's only Suzaki. Let's get out of here.
Yeah,
This time I'll try to find gravity. Maybe I'll try define gravity. Don't know the words, but it's about gravity. You can't pull me down. Aha. No, where are you? Yeah, the wagon was destroyed because the horses just walked straight into the water when I wasn't pointing that way at all. I promise. But every time I do that, no, yeah, it leads to a dead end. Oh, that's not a dead end. That's a person.
First to come this way.
Naysay's stream, and it's quite cool that she shows clips of other people's channels so you can kind of see if you like them or not. I mean, it's a random clip from the channel, so sometimes they're a bit pointless and boring, but sometimes they're good. You can try my spoop counter though. If you type !spoop, it'll count how many times I've been. Ayo. Right, why have we been summoned? Oh, in other news, Tiggy is back in with no mice. So I don't know what happened to the mouse she had. No idea. I hope it's outside. Whatever its fate was, rather than inside somewhere. But, yeah, we'll see. I mean, it might be inside Tiggy for all I know. Anyway.
Lilith, guardian of the Southern Gate.
Lilith!
Step forward into the light.
Is that my name? I know too many people called Lilith. Lilith isn't still here, I think, is she? Did Lilith leave? I don't know.
What is this? Who are you? Can somebody please tell me what exactly is going on here?
Lil, you have been chosen. To play the hit game that's sweeping the sprawl.
Ooh.
That's right, it's time for... So you think you can save a princess?
Yep. Let's go. I'm so here for this.
What the hell is going on?
Don't question it, just go with it.
That's right, Lil. Today you're getting the chance to send one of these lucky adventurers on the escapade of a lifetime to search for and rescue your beloved Princess Desdemona.
I didn't ask to do this.
And let's find out who those lucky adventurers are. Adventurer number 1 is a hard-headed, go-getting warrior from the desert plains of the alluring Marvog Empire. Please welcome Neil Warkiller!
I feel like he'd be as likely to kill the princess as save the princess.
Adventurer number 2 is a nomad by nature, mage by profession, who likes the rain and getting caught in a pina colada. It's Articulous Flamehands. And finally, adventurer number 3. You might recognize this thief from their wanted poster. Wanted dead or alive for looking so darn